Everyone, this is Nikachu, and I'm here with Andrew Day 2 Dryden. Merry Christmas! My first Christmas gift to you guys is Andrew Day 2 Dryden.
My present is my being present.
Yeah. We're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com, your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. And, what else do I have to say? Oh, I have new patrons. More patrons are joining the wave of patronage. I'm going to thank so much to my new patrons, Cody Niles, Noerd, Elliot Granger, and the Fish Folk. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting me on Patreon. And Merry Christmas to you, too.
Merry Christmas.
And if you don't celebrate Christmas, Merry Present Day.
Merry December 25th.
Merry Capitalism Day.
Yeah.
And whatever else we could also call this.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The birth of Santa.
Is that how it works? I forgot.
So, what are we doing here today? We're playing Tropical Merfolk. A lot of people asking me, you know... The community is now completely divided on Tropical Merfolk and Mono Blue Merfolk. When I make a Mono Blue video, people are like, where's Tropical Merfolk? Where did Tropical Merfolk go? And there are a lot of people, yay, Mono Blue is back! Yay, Mono Blue is back! And whenever I make any tropical videos, Mono Blue players are like, where's Mono Blue? Is Mono Blue still playable? Look, I think both of them are playable. This one, maybe has a little bit rougher time with the metagame because of all the Blood Moon decks. But I think, you know, the metagame needs to be in a very specific place for Blood Moon to be good. You know, it's punishing very specific decks. You know, Blood Moon decks have to be positioned in such a way, so I don't think that's going to be the norm going too far into the future. But for the time being, maybe this is the harder deck to play. So also where there's Blood Moon, there's going to be a lot of mountains, and where there's mountains, Lightning Bolt's going to be around. So I think they're both playable. But the Mono Blue deck certainly has its advantages right now. But I think this is still great. I think it's still very aggressive. It's still very fluid. Has a lot of advantages. I think it takes better advantage of Water Trap Weaver people. We're seeing tap down creatures and get in for damage. Not to mention, you know, it slows our opponent down enough that we can catch up. You know, Merfolk is a clunky deck. This is just another way of catching up against a lot of other decks.
Seeing that single blue on the mana cost is really nice.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, just to reiterate, I feel like this is like... I'm actually getting closer and closer to believing that this is like the mana base. 4 Mutavaults, 4 fetch lands. It should be completely divided. I just don't have a Scalding Tarn. I have Pluto Delta, 2 Flooded Strand, and a Misty Rainforest. Oh, man, I should get all the Expedition ones.
You should.
Yeah, what am I doing?
What is this, like a pauper league or something?
Yeah. So
get out of here, Tiny Tim, with these ridiculous fetch lands.
So the reason I like a lot of fetch lands is that I think you only need 1 breeding pool. That's it. Why do you need more than 1 breeding pool in your deck for? You're just increasing the chances of you taking like 2 damage.
Yep.
And the 4 fetch lands, they can find the breeding pool, no problem. But most importantly, they can just find islands. Islands you need to find to play around with the Blood Moon decks. And Counterspell's pretty big right now. And also Cavernous Souls, I think it just works better in this deck because it can cast not only our mono-blue Merfolk friends, but also our mono-green Merfolk friends. So Cavernous Souls, very good in this deck. 3 copies, I feel pretty good about that. And I don't feel too bad going low on blue sources either, only because of... We've got Merfolk Branchwalker. Branchwalker is going to help find lands and make the deck more fluid. What else I can say about the mana base? I can understand that a lot of people are scared of playing the full 4 Mutavaults, because after you remove Aether Vial post-board, it becomes way harder to cast these guys. But I think all we should do is take out 2 Aether Vials and 1 island, keep 2 Aether Vials in the deck so that we still have chances of casting these things, and we'll have the right number of green sources in the deck to still cast them. So like if we take out 2 vials, 2 islands, we would have 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 sources to cast our green spells. Whereas if we took out all the Aether Vials, we would only have 12. That's cutting it a little close. But the thing is, I don't want to cut Mutavault. This is like one of the best cards in the deck. Time and time again, people try to cut Mutavault from Merfolk, but you know those aren't in my opinion, those aren't the most successful decks. The most successful decks have always played for Mutavault, and I certainly haven't been mana screwed yet with this take out 2 Ether Vial plan against the attrition based decks. 2 Ether Vials, 1 island. We're still taking out non-threats, still within the plan. Now, at my Fusion 1.5k that I won, I played this exact sideboard, and I think I can port it here very comfortably. We're going to play with 3 Gut Shots, good against the Mana Dork decks, counters company, but most importantly, red-green ramp decks, the Ponza deck. So we can kill the Birds of Paradise, the Arbor Elf, the still great against Affinity, and can be sided in against many decks. Death and Taxes, Merfolk, fantastic. And we have a good suite of counterspells, but what I really like about Unified Will is that it is more high impact against the Titan Shift decks. It's fantastic. Still very playable against Tron, although I have to say, we have a lot of cards against Tron. We're like bringing in 9 cards. We already have 2 Spell Pierce in the main. This is a lot of stuff. But Unified Will, very good against Ad Nauseam, which honestly I don't really see that much right now.
I haven't seen it at all lately.
It's also good. I think it's good against the Ponza deck, because they play with things like Inferno Titan. They play things like Anger of the Gods, which is weird, actually.
Bonfire of the Damned.
Bonfire of the Damned. We've got to counter these things.
Yeah.
And in general, I think we're going to have more creatures than they will. So, Unified Will, very, very good in those matchups. And Relic of Progenitus is just a great card. Bringing it in against the Death Shadow decks. Against actually, not Dredge. Living End is a big deck right now.
Yeah.
Both the Mono Blue and the normal Living End deck. So, Living End, making a comeback. Going to want your Relic of Progenitus against those decks. Yeah, so Relic very good there. Probably well positioned against a lot of other stuff. Actually, the Jund Death Shadow deck is coming back pretty well, because I don't know. I think the Grixis Death Shadow deck started getting crushed, and the only reason Grixis existed was because it beat the Jund Death Shadow deck. Because what does what does Tarfire and even Fatal Push do against Gurmag Anglers, Tassigers, and stuff like that. So the Grixis Death Shadow deck was better in the mirror, but I think overall the Jund Death Shadow deck was the one that was beating everybody else overall. It just couldn't stand the heat in the Grixis matchup. But that thing's coming back, and Relic of Progenitus is very good against that deck because of Tarmogoyf and Traverse the... how do I pronounce this card?
I believe it's it's either Uvenwald or Ulvenwald or something.
Well, yeah, but it's only one, and I always pick the wrong one. The Traverse card.
Traverse. Just say Traverse. Everyone knows what you mean.
So, you guys stay tight, because this is Christmas. We are doing a hell of a giveaway today. We're going to give tons of stuff away. We're going to give away playmats. And we're probably we'll give away some signed cards.
Sure.
Yeah. We'll sign some. We'll even,
I don't know if I will. I don't know if anyone wants me to sign.
Everyone wants Andrew Daytrugide's signature.
All right, maybe.
Maybe we can even get my brother in on it.
If people want signed cards, that's fine by me. But if they ask, I'll do it.
So, intermittently somewhere in these videos, in today's video, we're gonna give away tons of stuff, more giveaways than ever before. It's probably gonna be more comments in the comments section for these giveaways, because I always have some goofy clause to get the giveaway.
We'll make YouTube great again.
Yeah. So we are going to so we're gonna run this in a friendly league. Here we go.
I could have let you borrow a Scalding Tarn. You should have asked me.
It's okay.
It's not a big deal.
What is this, friend? This is standard. Got to get out of here. Friendly modern. There we are. Let's pick the right deck.
It reduces the... I don't know if you know this. If you pick the deck, it reduces the options. Like if you pick a modern deck.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I don't care about those stupid things.
I know.
Magic the Gathering Online. Making things really confusing and useless.
They set the bar so low, those very small things that don't actually matter feel so good. If I just click a modern deck, it'll take away all the non-modern options.
Oops, I have this.
Alright. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, I'm excited too. I'm excited to get Tropical Merfolk out there.
We're on vacation. It's like we're going to the Bahamas for Christmas.
It's the more Christmassy of the two Merfolk decks.
Yes, that's true, because there's green in it as well.
I did try to consider very briefly last night. Could I make a Naya Merfolk deck?
I thought about that
Is this
too.
even possible?
I was like, maybe you'll want to play Naya Burn or something, just because it's Christmas.
Because
we could.
There's
but-
some white Merfolk.
Oh my god, there are. That's
There are
true.
white
Yeah.
Merfolk, and we
Yeah.
have green Merfolk.
That's true.
And, just throw Lightning Bolt in there, and we're
Yeah.
good to go.
Yeah, I don't know if any of them are good.
Oh, well.
We played them in that Lorwyn, like triple Lorwyn draft, but I haven't seen them since, I don't think.
We have a hand.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a turn one play, but aside from that, this is a good hand.
I'll tell you what's the best part of this game so far. Opponent has mulliganed, that's what.
Nice.
So that...
And he wished us good luck.
And it's possible that Spreading Seas will just win. Let's hope they're vulnerable. No, they're not vulnerable to Spreading Seas. It will be useful.
They could be Jeskai. That would make it better. Oh no, the Jeskai probably wouldn't play Colonnade, would it?
Well, it is Jeskai.
No,
yeah,
the answer to my question right there.
They do play Colonnade.
Okay.
The problem is that if they play it, like, let's say they play Geist of Saint Traff, then we're just going to get, like, super tempoed out.
Do you want to walk into a mana leak here? I feel like we're walking into a mana leak here.
Yes. Either that or a Spell Snare. Well, our opponent mulligans, so they may not even have that. They could have, for example, just Lightning Bolts and Path to Exiles. Which do you know what? I have a Spreading Seas hand. So I feel like using it. So playing it on the mountain will take away Lightning Bolt, and it will also take away Lightning Helix. It's not the most ideal thing I want to do against a Jeskai deck.
My initial... That's not so bad. My initial thought was to try to play out Branch Walker. If we were going to run into a counterspell or something like that. But that was the Spreading Seas is what... Like, why Spreading Seas over something like a Branch Walker?
Oh, because they have one mountain, and I want to cut off Lightning Bolt and Lightning Helix. Those are pretty useful removal spells. Whereas, by leaving the white mana up, if they play Path to Exile, no big deal. We can't play around a counterspell, really.
Right.
I mean, it's just... We can only play one thing a turn. If they got a counterspell, then they got a counterspell.
They've Serum Visions twice. My guess is they're going to probably find a red source, since they know you've got a Spreading Seas in your hand.
Maybe. We will...
But they won't know about the second one.
Yeah, we'll still go with this. Next round I can play two things anyway. Maybe we can draw a Commander Speaker or an Aether Vial. See, they got the Lightning Bolts. If you get another red source, well, guess what? I've got another...
Ooh, that's a good one.
I guess we play... I guess I play Misty Rainforest.
Yeah. Geist is back. Back again.
Yes.
Oh,
we don't have many lands left.
So
Path to Exile is going to be terrible.
So rather than...
Oh, thanks. This is a little late.
Yeah, you don't say. So, do you want to leave up Harbinger, potentially, or no?
Oh, no.
Probably not, 'cause you got too much mana, right?
Yeah, I want to get as many things on the board as possible.
Okay.
So I'll put Branch Walker into Silvergill Adept.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Might have made more sense to play the other way around. Oh, no!
No.
Because you wanted to draw, right?
No, I need to scry first.
Right.
No, there was a thread on Reddit that basically proved that Merfolk Branch Walker should come first before Silvergill Adept if you have more or less the option.
Yeah.
This is a random card. This is a scry. So now our opponent needs removal for both of these guys. Let's say it was 2 Path to Exiles. Well, I guess that's a shame because... Oh my god, this Flooded Strand is almost dead.
Yeah. If you draw an island on the next turn, that Flooded Strand looks real bad.
I'm running out of things. Well, now we have something to discard. Yeah, I would love to use this ability. But that's it, people. That's all the lands. We happen to just draw all our fetchable lands.
I'm a big fan of having at least 5 islands. But I also haven't been using like Cavern of Souls and things like that in my blue-green lists, so it's not exactly the same thing.
I have these number of fetch lands in the deck so that I have the right number of green sources.
Mm-hmm. No, it makes sense.
So this is awkward. Oh man, I really want this Flood is trying to do something.
He's got one card in hand. You could try and fade a removal spell and try to get greedy with the Harbinger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna die to this Colonnade.
Doesn't Colonnade take 5 to activate?
It does. So just one land. So
okay, but he can't have. Well, okay, you could draw a land.
So either they draw a land or they draw a removal.
Right, or yeah, between the card they have in hand and the card they
So we actually need to invest in Ether Vial as soon as possible so that we can Water Trap Weaver the Colonnade. They're also missing a white source, so I can Spreading Seas this thing. Yeah, we could try something like that. We can play 2 creatures. No, I can't play 2 creatures. No, sorry, I can play 2 creatures, but I can't play the Ether Vial. What do you like to do?
You don't want to hold up Harbinger to try to bounce the Angel?
I want to play Spreading Seas this turn on the Colonnade.
Okay, alright.
Because if I do that, then they need to draw a white source to activate it.
Okay, alright, that's fair. I feel like I would make the greedy play, but that was my thought.
Let's see. Greedy play worth it? I mean, it's possible.
I'm only asking because that was my initial thought, but if you got another one, then go for it.
If we draw, what's it called, Botanical Sanctum, then we can also play Ether Vial. If we draw another Spreading Seas, that would be nice. No. And we are so far away from killing our opponent. Hopefully our opponent just has counterspells in hand.
It's okay, we're going to turn the corner.
Well, there's the Glacial Fortress. We're going to get hit for, what, 8 this turn? Yes.
Yep.
Well, finally get to block the Geist. Can I do anything with this? The funny thing is, like, with Mararigiri in play, I could have played this Harbinger of the Tides at flash speed. If I could get this in play, like, last turn.
because it has Vigilance.
Yes.
Because the stupid Colonnade has Vigilance.
Why did I have to draw all my lands? I think that's gonna be it for this. Unless I was supposed to play Ether Vial earlier. Let's see, if I play this does nothing. I could... Well, we're going to attack, because we can't block. Let's do the obvious. And I guess I'm gonna play 1 Ether Vial and hope our opponent doesn't go for it, for one reason or another. Maybe they're afraid of Vapor Snag or something. A lot of bad things can happen, though. We have to dodge... I mean, they can just draw a Bolt or something.
Yeah, Lightning Helix, anything. Actually, no, they probably wouldn't do... How much mana do they have now? 1, 2... Okay, well, there you go. Now they've got Colin.
You know what I could do? I could have just played the Fledestrand to threaten that I could do something.
Yeah.
I have more mana than they think I do. Because they don't know that I have 4 islands in my deck. And no more breeding pools.
That's true, yeah, we didn't fail to find or whatever. We used it just that path to find one.
So what we want are Negate. Negate's not bad. And Relic for Snapcaster Mage. What do we not want? I don't want Water Trap Weaver. I think Water Trap Weaver is too expensive. Rothgar tried to sell me on Water Trap Weaver in this matchup over Harbinger. Harbinger is just more mana efficient. Like, you don't have to tick Ether Vial up to 3. You can just cast this on curve. And we're also going to take out Spreading Seas. Actually, you know what? I guess we'll keep 1 Water Trap Weaver. Maybe we can keep 1 Spreading Seas. It's not bad.
You interested in like a unified will at all? They seem like they've only got a couple creatures on the board at a time, right?
Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm not, because they have so much removal.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, bolt and response.
In that last game, they had more creatures than we did most of the time.
That's true.
To the end of the game.
That's true. Yeah, okay.
It's very easy to counter it. And I also don't like Unified Will just in general against Snapcaster Mage decks.
Right.
Unified Will, Snapcaster Mage.
Gross.
You don't have more than me anymore. They are a Path to Exile deck, so I'll take out one land. Take out a fetch land. Oh, I still have too many cards? What do I have to get rid of here? No, I have too few. Okay, I'll just have all the threats. We'll say to hell with the... Spreading Seas. Let's go first. I guess I'll keep this.
Yeah.
I'm not thrilled about it, though.
Really like to draw a second land, but aside, if you draw a second land, this hand is great.
But the reason I'm keeping this one-lander is that we can play things on every turn. Like, we can back this up into another Commander Speaker. We can back this up into a Relic of Progenitus. Look what we got going on here. Path to exile me. Please. I welcome it.
That was probably the plan until he said not draw a second land, but
let's attack and see what happens.
that's smart. That's something I've been doing lately too that I never did before. Right, you just snap, play out that second land main phase. Until recently, what I've been doing is just like draw the land, put it out first main phase, then go to attacks.
Oh, I see.
I think
okay.
I think that was good that you didn't do that there.
No, yeah, I always if I'm not going to use the mana, I won't play it on my first main phase.
Yeah, that's something I've been doing lately.
So I'm going to, I think I can just follow this up with a Branch Walker. Even though putting a Relic or something in play would be relevant. Okay, something important to keep in mind. We'll keep this on top. Very important to keep in mind in this matchup is that there's either 0 or 1 Supreme Verdict in their deck post-board. They're a creature-based deck, so you don't have to be too afraid to just spew your hand out. It's perfectly fine. They know about the Lord of Atlantis, so we'll play the Lord of Atlantis.
Is that because you have Spell Pierce backup?
Yep.
If you didn't have Spell Pierce backup, would you play the Lord of Atlantis right now? They know about it, so...
I might play Relic first, exile the Path to Exile, and then play Lord. So that when they use a removal spell... Well, I guess the only other removal spell they can use is Path to Exile. Interesting, they have no islands, so I don't have Island Walk. I'm gonna let this resolve because it's card advantage. And we have another creature. I can use this mana later, very quickly. We'll play Master of the Pearl Trident with like a bunch of counter spells and stuff up. Ooh, a Branch Walker. Branch Walker can hold its own though. So we'll do this again. If this gets in, we'll win the game next turn.
Yeah, I don't even know what he does here aside from like a Path or like a Snapcaster. Oh no, he can't. Yeah,
no, Snapcaster's fine. And the reason why I have to play the Lord instead of Branch Walker is that I can't attack with Lord of Atlantis if I don't play the Lord.
That's a desperation play right there.
Oh yeah. You feel good when that happens. Yeah. That's for sure.
Because he can't even trade. He just just chumps. That's awesome.
Chumperoonie.
Best creature in Modern? This looks pretty weak. I mean, it is the best creature in Modern, but right now it looks pretty weak. I wish I didn't love Snapcaster Mage so much.
That's got to be a good debate. Top 8. What's the best creature in Modern?
Probably.
The top 8 best creatures in Modern?
There was another... I think there was another site that did that recently.
Channel Fireball.
I didn't. Well, yeah, I wasn't sure if you wanted to rep another site or whatever. But yes,
Well, everyone knows who these people are.
Yeah, I believe a couple weeks.
If you don't know who Star City Games, Channel Fireball are, you're like living under a rock.
People here only know about the mana base. What are you talking about? There's no other content providers. Yeah, I think they did that recently. It was a top 8 creatures in Modern.
They do a lot of things. All right, finally I can get the relic out. Spell Pierce should be able to deal with anything.
I feel pretty confident with where you are right now.
Oh, I'm feeling... Nikachu's confidence is very high. I don't know about the whole match, but like what's happening here is pretty good.
The rich get richer.
Actually, no. I guess I don't play this because I have 10 damage on the board. And if they have, for example, 2 Path to Exiles, then I can negate and Spell Pierce both of them. How does it feel? No. I guess you didn't see either of the... I'm going to show them negate because they might play around Spell Pierce for the rest of the match in Game 3. It's easy to play around Spell Pierce if you know about it. But negate is something like, you can't do dink about it.
It's also harder to hold up 2 mana.
It's also harder to hold up 2 mana, so it might be less relevant. Alright, well, that worked out well. This is what happens when your opponent doesn't draw land.
Yeah, that wasn't obvious. I meant for you to hold up 2 mana.
I have to keep this hand, but this is not where I want to be. I have all my 3 drops in my hand. We'll keep. This could end up... Actually, do you know what? This hand could end up steamrolling our opponent if they don't have... how can I put it? A good flow of removal.
Yeah, if they don't just like steamroll you with like a turn 3 Geist or something like that into some removal, I think this is good.
This hand also might be good against Geist if I can keep 2 things on the board. Oh, Relic is useful. So play Ether Vial. Geist is ain't trapped. Doesn't look like much, but it is an absolute pain.
I love Geist. I wish it was easier to make work.
I guess I'm just gonna play the relics. I don't think these decks play Engineered Explosives. Not the last I remember.
They probably could. I don't think they have anything for 1. They could put it on 0 or 1 very safely. Even 2 probably. Snapcaster Mage. I mean.
So let's hope I don't get punished. Like I'm only doing this because I don't remember them. I just don't remember it in the lists. I could be wrong, but you know, against certain archetypes, I feel very nervous about putting too much of one converted mana cost on the board. I'm not feeling that against this right now. Another thing, good reason to play the relics over say Silvergill Adept is our opponent has like 2 open mana. And can very easily use a removal spell at end of turn. Very conveniently. So if I draw a land, I will be interested in...
Do they run Spell Queller?
They do. They
it's
absolutely
open 3
do.
Mana. I'm trying to like, okay, so what do we got going on here? Could just be counter spells. Could be Electrolyze.
They probably side out the counter spells, but they've got a lot of spot removal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking Electrolyze. We're talking Lightning Bolts. Yeah. They got the Path to Exiles.
They got it all.
Lightning Helix. So, again, I probably just don't do anything. I actually can't beat a Spell Queller. I have nothing. I have Harbinger in my deck. That's it. That's why that's why I'm keeping Harbinger in my deck. Are you gonna... And if they play a Spell Queller at end of turn, that means they have a lot of Spell Quellers.
Well, actually, it's not nice.
Can I do anything?
They don't get any value for it, but
Flash in Silvergill Adept? Maybe not. How am I going to play around Electrolyze for the rest of this game? Maybe I don't. Okay, whatever. We let that go.
Without taking the vial up to 3, I don't know how you do that. Although that might be a good idea at this point with 3 Regeries in hand.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to play the Silvergill Adept. If they Electrolyze it, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we will hopefully lord them out. Because if they play Electrolyze, then they're also tapping out.
Yeah, you can just
they're-
load up the board, right? Because you can just go like Regery, play a Lord, untap the Vial.
Absolutely.
Regery. Like, it gets real stupid real quick here. Seeing all that open mana really makes me think Supreme Verdict is on the way. But I know that this particular is I'm so used to playing against blue-white control.
Well, here's the thing. Let's say they have a Supreme Verdict on the way. Oh boy, that's also bad. Okay, well, now who cares about Supreme Verdict? Because it will kill off a Spell Queller and it is a Static Caster.
Yep.
So no problem there.
This isn't even that bad. You tapped a Vial, so you didn't even spend mana. You get to draw a card. This isn't even that bad.
Well, I think it's bad. But
well, I mean, it's not ideal.
Okay, we'll take this thing up to 3, and maybe we can get like a huge turn here. Where we like...
you can even just...
Oh, holy cow, we can actually get like all... Can we get all 3 Regeries in play? I think we can.
You might be able to.
Unfortunately, we have... So if they have Spell Snare, it's going to hit the Lord of Atlantis. Not much we can do about that.
The untap trigger, but yeah. Okay, so
we're going to start this party off with this.
Yes.
We're going to have a big turn. Oh.
No. Yeah, the speaker's free. Oh, no, hold on.
It doesn't change anything, I think.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, you play the...
Oops.
No.
Undo.
Yeah, you play the speaker, untap the Vial.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And then you have 2, yeah, and then you... Oh, man, this is gross. I mean, it's turn 4 in Modern. This is kind of like, broken stuff should be able to happen by now, but...
We are Affinity all of a sudden.
Yeah. 3 turns slower, but, like, that's still what's happening.
And we'll be out of range of everything, basically. It would be nice if we could have... I guess we'll hold this up.
Yeah. Wow.
Do you know what? I'm going to put this in play right now anyway. And the reason for that is so that I can play... If I try to Vial this in at end of turn, they could path to exile 1 Lord and then Lightning Bolt or Lightning Helix the other one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Your turn! It's your turn!
It's too bad they're not playing discard spells. Yeah, I can't block anyway, so okay.
Well, actually, I don't know if maybe we had some room to play around Verdict with the Mare Regery.
Moment of truth.
That's
bad.
So what? It was a 3 for 5. Not. How much did they earn? It's not terrible. It's a little bit less than a 2 for 1.
Well, they're not just dead now, because I mean that was the alternative, right? Mm-hmm. But it depends, right? Like, I don't know this list quite as well, so if
So we still. It's like we have 2 cards in hand, 2 cards versus 3, because we have the relics. We'll crack 1. The unfortunate thing is the Vial is sort of useless.
Oof. So is that.
I'll keep the other relic. Well, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, but I mean, if they have a million electrolyzes and helixes and all these things, if they only have 1 Supreme Verdict, then I mean, you're playing the odds, right?
Oops, I didn't get the breeding pool. But that's okay. Hopefully, we don't draw the breeding pool. Yeah, electrolyze could be a problem.
Well, but that's the thing, right? Like, you're just playing around. Are you gonna try to counter this? Oh, Spell Queller.
They're gonna have another. Yeah, you know what? They're repping more Spell Quellers because they threw away 1.
Yeah.
Or threw it, whatever. They put a clock on the board.
Yeah.
I think if I played this a little differently, I would have kept the Regerian play. And if they went for that path to exile, like, I didn't actually have to put the Regerian play. I could just kept it in my hand, and we threatened to put it in play in case they play Lightning Helix.
It's funny, this relic is like the only thing that gives me hope right now. Because if they could just start like playing spells and like snapcastering things, like we're just going to absolutely lose to all this value. But we keep trying good things.
Well, I certainly hope we do.
Yeah.
But their hand has to be stacked.
Yeah, probably.
4 cards, not playing lands. That's not good news.
Uh,
How many Rajiris do we have left? We have none. All of them are gone.
Do you have any other 3-drops? No. The Water Trap Weavers. That's a good thing to be able to violin.
Won't be bad.
So he probably doesn't have a Snapcaster because he probably would have used it right there. Absolutely would have used it right there.
Yeah, probably.
You're empty-handed. He's going to lose the bolt regardless. Then he would just untap afterwards.
I should probably be a little bit less cautious with this Relic of Progenitus when I'm way behind in the game. Well, that is useful. Tell you it sucks. It's the Ether Vial on 3. What are we gonna do here? I'm gonna play. Well, I'm cracking this. Excellent. I'm in. If for some reason our opponent has a lot of counterspells in their hand, maybe we have a chance of coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's possible. They had only one opportunity to counter something.
Ugh.
Why did you have to draw your 1 of Supreme Verdict? It's literally a 1 of. It's like a 0 to 1 of in their sideboard. I've seen the lists.
We need more ways to like exile spells.
What do you mean?
We need ways to get rid. We need ways to deal with Supreme Verdict. We're playing blue-green. Maybe we should play like hexproof and indestructible.
This is like what everyone wants to do, but I don't think it's necessary. That Supreme Verdict wasn't even that great. They killed off like 2 of their own creatures,
and we played into it a little bit, which is again like
if it was a 4 for 3, it would have been basically nothing.
Yeah.
It will be as if we mulliganed.
I think this game would also be going a little bit differently if, like you said, we hadn't put that. He's probably just closing things out. What does he have? 6 now? Yeah, he's probably got Cryptic and Snapcaster or something like that.
Oh!
Okay.
Hey, let's get in there.
You've got to stop at their beginning of combat, right?
Yep.
Sweet.
Always.
Oh yeah, because the mutants
we can even block a Snapcaster Mage that's played at end of turn. So all we need is a nice flow of Water Trap Weavers.
Okay. Snapcaster Electrolyze? Maybe. Uh-oh.
Trapped.
Ha! Ha!
Hey, that was risky. Oh no, it wasn't risky what they did. I was thinking I could... Now, I get what they did. They took the damage because they wanted to Electrolyze, and then if they can play Electrolyze, and if we Harbinger the Spell Queller, they can replay it and exile the Lord of Atlantis all over again. Whereas if they only had 5 mana, they couldn't do that. Well, that's a bit late. I already cracked 2 Relic of Progenituses, and this Aether Vial is pretty useless.
Very. Watch, we'll draw another Water Trap Weaver.
Well, this is not bad if we can draw a Mutavault.
Yep.
Come on, Counterspell hand. We'll keep that on top. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can put our opponent down to 9. So, actually, if... come on, 1, 2, 3... No, I can't play this thing. I'm going to put this on the bottom, and hopefully we draw an Island Walking Lord.
You have 7 mana right now.
Well, this is being put on top of my library.
Yeah, so we'd go for 5, so you'd have 2 left over. Yeah, that's a bit...
So what I'm saying is, I'm going to try to attack for 4.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go to 9.
Mm-hmm.
If we draw an Island Walk Lord, we win.
Okay.
If they have no removal.
Okay.
But if I keep this on top and I cast it for 5 mana, then we can't attack with Mutavault anymore.
Right.
So we'll put it into the graveyard.
And even if you do, it takes an extra turn to kill them, probably.
Like, we are in such bad shape, we have to hope our opponent just has nothing in hand. Like, we're talking counterspells. And we can beat counterspells. Right now we can beat counterspells. We attack for the win next turn if we draw a Lord and they just have counterspells in hand.
It's like, I think it was Reed Duke one time.
Oh, we hit the Spell Queller! I forgot, we hit him at upkeep. They were down like 2 turns. I'm too used to doing this at on my main phase. Oh. Damn!
That's not nothing. Oh, no,
so actually, then the keeping Silver Gill Adept actually was better than I thought.
Silence, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna keep.
Yeah, but we couldn't know that. Oh, you
no, but I knew about the Spell Queller.
Yeah.
Because I could tap out for 5. Who cares?
Yeah.
And then we draw a card. So we're gonna hit.
Yeah, we would have just drawn this.
So we're still beating.
But it's still better. Maybe not. Oh, he's gonna tap team. Tap team draw.
Gotcha.
That might have been a reason to not animate the Mutavault.
No, if I attack for 4.
No, it would have been 5 otherwise.
Sorry, if I attack for 5. Okay, let's say I attack for 5. They go to 4. I guess I still have a victory there? Well, that's not good.
You know what else?
They very confidently attack.
A Harbinger also can win the game for you right now. Because you can bounce the Spell Queller. Oh no, because then he just recasts it. Never mind.
And then we lose. Doesn't matter. Okay, well, that goes... First game goes to Jeskai. Pretty, sort of close. Actually, in my opinion, they were just lucky to have the Supreme Verdict. I looked through a ton of Jeskai lists. They are playing 0-1 Supreme Verdicts in the sideboard. Mostly because they are relatively a creature-based deck with Spell Queller and Geist of St. Traft and what else are they playing?
Snapcaster. Not really. Not really, but a little bit.
But in this sort of deck, Snapcaster Mage is a very serious creature because all the damage matters.
Yeah.
They're trying to
you snap bolts, kill a blocker, attack for 2. You know, like it's still
So yeah, I think we were in very good position to win the game. They just happened to have Supreme Verdict this game in their opening hand. Time for some giveaway.
Oh yeah, right.
What are we gonna? What is Jess? We were just up against Jeskai, right?
Yes.
Is this Jeskai looking?
Yes, it's Ojutai.
Ojutai?
I believe that's who that is.
If this is not clear on camera, I'm going to post a picture of this. What's?
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
It's a Jeskai thing. I believe it's Ojutai, who's blue-white. And all the monks.
So what do we have to ask the viewers?
Like what do we have to ask them? Like a trivia thing or something?
Yeah, there's a skill testing question.
Okay.
To be eligible for this giveaway. We're giving away the Jeskai playmat. We just lost to Jeskai.
Like how skill testing? Not very?
Not very.
Okay, off the top of my head, we've got some monks here. Jeskai monks. What creature produces 1/1 monk tokens with prowess? I don't know. Is that fair?
What creature produced these monk tokens?
Sure.
There we go.
Maybe
it got produced by this dragon thing.
Maybe.
Wait, oh no, this is Ojutai, right?
Maybe not. It's got red in. I don't know. Wow, we are looking like a bunch of ponies.
And this is a Montreal playmat. This is a Canadian playmat.
Yeah. Maybe that's why it's red and white. I don't know.
Alright, what creature created these monks? Who is the leader? And give them a name. You have to give them a name. And what else can I say? Oh yeah. What creature created the monks and what's their name? Leave that in the comment section below. You'll be eligible for the Jeskai playmat.
If you want it signed or something, ask that afterwards.
So that'll be the first giveaway.
All right, woohoo!
All
the giveaways done for Christmas time.
Nikachu has needs to make room.
Is this one long video?
It's gonna be one huge long video.
Oh my god! Okay, I thought we were breaking.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Some people like the big. They like the Netflix sort of thing.
Don't. Whatever. I mean, teach their own.
Not everyone is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'll say this much: Netflix is where they are because of what they do.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Like when someone posts like a 2-hour video, I will watch it, maybe just not in one thing. You know, it's amazing what the pause button technology does. But,
right.
I think I do prefer having the different separate video files, but whatever.
Some people say, well, some people asked, you know, well, why aren't you putting up big blocks of series just like, you know, Channel Fireball and the rest of them? Well, Channel Fireball has something new every single day anyway. Yeah. And that's actually the main thing. You have, for the growth of any site or channel, you have to have stuff out on a daily basis. So if they had like a tenth of their workforce, they probably would piece out all their series over the course of a week.
They probably would find it very annoying too to have to start editing all these different videos. Like, I don't know. I would find
they would edit them all in advance.
No, but that's what I mean. But that would take a lot of time and effort. Right now, it's just, you know, the different pros talking into the camera, and it's just a big block there, done.
Actually, to be honest, they have no editing. It's right. Like nothing. They just have their like logo at the beginning, and that's
lately
it.
They've been promoting some sale or something. There's a animation on it, but yeah, there's no effects.
Go check out the manabase.com for all your Merfolk needs and Fetchland needs.
Yes.
Okay, what's going on here?
Are
we seeing a Faithless Looting? So we're up against Dredge or the Hollowed One deck, or just
it's the Mardu Pyromancer.
Is that a real deck?
It apparently is doing well online lately. In the last few days, week, I don't know, but apparently it's a thing.
Unfortunately, we have an incredibly clunky hand. Whatever. It's actually, it should be fine against a deck like this. The only problem is I have played against decks like this before, and it's very hard to mana screw them.
Yeah.
I guess we'll start off with the.
I would probably play the Misty Rainforest since you don't have a turn 1 play. No. Fetch with the Breeding Pool.
Yeah, I guess we can do that. Sometimes I don't want to play this fetch land because, just in case, because we have a lot of lands in our hand as it is, and this 1 damage might matter. Remember, when you fetch, it's like 5%, so it's possible this game could come down to a point where like the land wasn't even relevant.
Yeah, that's fair. It's better to have the 1 life point than the 1 card.
I think they're going to be attacking me on an even axis, so
I still think it's even numbers to get it out of the deck, but whatever.
Harbinger of the Tide is very, very good here.
It's unfortunate it only bounces 1, because next turn he's going to have...
It will save at least a turn. I've done this many times. It's better to have 1 less token on the battlefield.
No, that is true. It does, yeah, it adds up a lot.
I guess...
Hero would be nice, but whatever.
A Lord would be nice, because I can't actually attack into anything. So we'll start off with... I guess we'll start off with Branch Walker. Because if it's a 3-2, then we can attack into spirits.
Come on. Ha!
Oh. We gotta land.
Yeah, we need to stop drawing lands pretty soon.
So my next turn will definitely be Harbinger of the Tides. Eat up a spirit. Then they will have an odd number of creatures in play. Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just going to trade with the spirit anyway. Like, at this point.
There's like no white in this deck yet. Oh, that's not bad, because the hand is clunky.
And the hand has something to do with all your mana this turn as well.
So we'll put a Mutavault in play. We'll likely attack with it. Play the Ether Vial, bounce a spirit token.
You need, yeah, there you go.
I'm not used to these dual lands. It's easier in paper. You just tap anything and they can...
Yeah.
You know it works. You can
just say that you used blue mana from the cavern without actually having to say it out loud.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
That is a real thing.
Oh, this is aggressive. Our opponent probably has a lot of land in their hand. Oh, sorry, removal in their hand.
It's Mardu Pyromancer. Their aggression is their MO at the moment.
Well, that's not bad.
Okay. Well,
I can attack for 4.
Depends what gets dumped in here.
Another Lingering Souls, okay. Bedlam Reveler.
Darn.
Another Bolt. So now they're online. Not useless.
You think Spreading Seas, the Sacred Foundry, attack for 2 with Mutavault?
What creatures do they play?
That Bedlam Reveler, Pyromancer.
White for white though. Are they playing Monastery Mentor?
They could be, but I don't think so. I think it's mostly for Lightning Helix.
This definitely feels like a
Lingering
deck.
Souls.
Lightning Helix for Lingering Souls.
It could be,
Path to
yeah.
Exile.
Yeah,
I think it's relevant to Spreading Seas.
It's also
they're clearly light on white mana.
Yeah, it's pretty. It seems likely to me they drew that off of the Faithless Looting.
We can get a lot of creatures in play as well. Is this coming? This coming to play? No,
into play
tapped now. Stop it. Because their clock is actually still like slowish 4 turns.
Depends what's in their hand. Yeah, if they have like just a ton of removal and bolts.
Well, they haven't. I don't think they did. They miss a land drop? Maybe they didn't.
This is their 5th turn. They haven't played a land this turn, so no, they have not missed a land drop.
And they played the. Was this Walk the Plank? Oh, Lingering Souls. Attack for 3.
These 1/1s, I tell ya. Flying is the most broken mechanic in Magic.
Oh yeah, I've defended that for a very long time. The most powerful mechanic ever printed on a Magic card.
Maybe not
flying,
busted, but powerful. Yeah.
Well, this thing's busted.
Like Phyrexian Mana, yeah, okay, that's pretty obviously broken. But
this
like,
is like
how many
Shadow?
No, I know, but like, how many cards have Phyrexian Mana? How many cards have flying? Right, like just in volume, it's a lot.
This is like Shadow that's allowed to block non-Shadow creatures. If you guys know what Shadow is.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Shadow is like an old mechanic where the Shadow creature, if you can only block a creature with Shadow, and can only be blocked by creatures with Shadow. So this is Shadow minus the downside.
Yeah.
Now that I think of it, Shadow was a weakened version of an already used archetype. How do I do this? I guess we're going to violent a creature first. Then we'll play Mararegery. And see what... that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we can play... Oh, I can't put that Sanctum in play. That's useless. So now we can play this.
You have to use both Mutavaults.
That's fine.
Oh, that's okay. I thought you were gonna go. Never mind. I thought you were gonna play out both lords this turn.
I am.
Oh, right. There's anything.
You are correct.
Wow, Yeah, I didn't think this through very well.
Now, do I want to do it right now? I would hate this thing gets killed.
You can only attack with one creature.
Double block.
I think you're okay trading with 2 tokens right now, to be honest. And then you Violet in.
This is for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, and a bolt will kill me, so I have to block something. Okay, so if I attack for 4, they go to 14, and I easily have lethal. Actually, do you know what's a problem? I don't want them to just chump with 1 elemental. That would be terrible. So if they try to trade, that's good. If they don't try to trade, that's bad.
Right.
That's not worth it. So let's get in for 4 damage. Hope that's the end of their removal. What does Bedlam Reveler need to have happen? 1 less for each instant or sorcery card in your graveyard. There are 2.
Yes. So it would cost 6 right now. I tried to make that card work.
Here we go.
A while ago, and it's hard. If it cost honestly,
it's hard.
If it cost like 1 generic mana less, I think it would be playable. Like 8 is just out of like being able to play Reach, I think. Mm-hmm. And I was using like Mana Morphos. Like I was like really trying to like grind this thing out, and it just became very difficult. Well, that was in like a burn deck, or that was in like some weird burn variant, not this sort of mid-range Mardu.
Go on Lord. We win with a Lord for sure.
That's not bad either.
Not a lord.
It's a redraw.
Yeah, it'll be useful.
Yeah.
Problem is, Fatal Push can hit the mass of the Pearl Trident.
Mm-hmm.
No,
too late, buddy.
Nah.
Enjoying that too much.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
Fairy.
What?
I'm being very arrogant here.
Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah. Wow. That's a bit obnoxious.
I guess I could have named... I should have thought I could have named Goat or something.
Should have named Rabbit.
Okay, Oh, Rabbit is definitely a thing, yeah.
Rabbit isn't a thing. You should have named Nikachu
this
Rabbit.
Is for this is enough. In response to removal, I will...
Camel. There's a few goofball things out there.
On that...
Oh,
you have Slaughter Pact?
Vapor Snag?
I have gotten blown out by something like that before.
You could have Dismember, actually.
I
don't think they do, but like I'm just
no, that's real. That's
potentially.
Real.
I don't think.
Okay, hold on. They go to 10. They get 4 tokens. Oh yeah, they would live, for sure. Dismember would be a thing.
Nope, -9.
Excellent. Moving on. So these are these attrition based decks that I'm telling you guys. Let's side out. Do you want to side out? Yeah, we'll side out 1 island. We'll side out 2 ether vials. And we'll side in stuff. So this relic interacts with Lingering Souls, Bedlam Reveler, Faithless Looting, a lot of things. We got to bring this in. Gut Shot
kills Pyromancer.
Pyromancer is very important. Maybe Dark Confidant if they play it.
Yeah, they could. I don't know the answer off the top of my head. Hypothetically, they could like try to chump block a Lord with 2 Spirit tokens, and you could shoot 1. Like I don't know. I mean,
no, that's it's something. It's something. It's not.
I don't think that's the reason you put it in, but I think it's a fringe benefit to putting it in for young Pyromancer and things like that.
I think because of all the tokens, Wire Trap Weaver's terrible, or it's lacking.
Yeah, it's not great.
I sort of want to bring in Negate, but it's clunky.
Spell Curse would have been good that game.
Wouldn't have been bad, yeah. I would have appreciated it.
Especially on, like, turn 2 or whatever, hit that second Faithless Looter or something. Oh, well.
The effect is not good, but it's still a creature. Maybe we just go with this.
I think some number of them bring in Blood Moon. But I could be wrong.
It's a 3-color deck.
I know. I was playing against
it's possible.
I was playing against
Jund sometimes brings in Blood Moon.
I played against it with Burn the other day, and they had it in Game 1. I think they took it out for Game 2 and 3, but that's because I can cast red spells with that deck. Because this one cannot.
I guess I'm just going to leave it as it is.
Yeah, okay.
We're just going to be creature.deck.
Yeah, I think you want to prioritize islands as well. Which this does not do, but this is also a really good hand.
Yeah, we'll keep it.
It's weak to Blood Moon, but aside from that, it's really good.
Did you guys notice my Christmas tree?
Oh, yeah.
I got the Christmas tree out. It's also got this little sticky trap here. Nikachu has a problem with fruit flies right now. I don't know where they're coming from, and I don't know why they're here. I don't have any food or water or anything. I don't get it. But I'm trapping them. Like the water trap
Without
weaver.
Water, yeah.
Maybe it's all the Merfolk cards I have lying around.
all the fish.
Yeah,
all the lifeless fish lying
that's
around.
Right. Now I know where the fruit flies are coming from.
That's funny. This guy was really emphatic about his. Actually, that's not a huge deal.
You might name Ether Vial.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't name Mutavault or like even if he names Relic, that's not a huge deal. He spent his whole second turn.
Relic?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I mean, I'm not thrilled about this because all future relics are going to be pretty bad.
It's true, but
we'll play Mutavault. We'll play Silvergill Adept. Show Silvergill Adept.
Silvergill Adept, yeah.
Do you know what? I take it back. Weaver can tap down that Bedlam Reveler if that thing ever gets online.
True.
There's nothing wrong with tapping that thing down.
Again, I'm not super familiar with these lists. But I mean, yeah, he could also play like Gurmag Angler or something. You probably don't want to because that's a non-bow with Bedlam Reveler. But I mean, maybe you're just filling up your graveyard so much. Who knows?
I don't know. In my opinion, it's sort of a non-bow to have a deck full of Gurmag Anglers and Taskers. You just can't have too many
That's
of either
true,
of them anyway.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Spineless Looting Online.
It's funny, Rodney Top 8 Thompson the other day asked me, he's like, what bad matchup do these mill decks have? Like, what would happen? I'm like, well, like, what does your deck do? It lets them cast Gurmag Angler and Tassiger on turn 2. Yeah.
So, I guess let's play Silvergill Adept. If we have nothing good to play, we'll play the Breeding Pool.
He knows about it anyway, right? Oh, but you have to show him something.
Or do we? Oh, we have a Mararegery. So Mararegery is...
I feel like...
we're going to keep this.
Yeah. I think Regery is probably just going to eat a Bolt at this point. Or a Fatal Push, because he's got a Bloodstained Mire.
Mm-hmm. My problem is if I play the Mararegery, maybe they Inquisition me later and take Silvergill Adept. Mm-hmm. Not sure if they're also playing with Hand Disruption, but they could.
The list I played against the other day did. It had, that's the reason it won game 1. It Inquisitioned and Thought, seized away all my burn spells.
I'm going to show them Lord of Atlantis, because there's some chance I will play this card next turn and attack with Silvergill Adept and Mutavault. Yeah.
What are you going to like fetch for a Sacred Foundry and Mana Tithe this?
It's also possible to... I would not blame anyone going for the Mararegery line and then playing Silvergill Adept and Lord of Atlantis the next turn, but then that means you can't play one Mutavault. Because you need 3 sources of blue mana. It's really good that this Pithing Needle named the relics. We're drawing Mutavaults. Pithing Needle is actually pretty good against Merfolk.
I feel like it's situational, though. I mean, it's good against Aether Vial, it's good against Mutavault, but if they don't draw those, I mean, the deck still functions just fine.
Think of it this way. It's just like a removal spell for a particular card, except if they only have one Pithing Needle in their deck, then it could have the huge upside of nailing a bunch of other cards that you draw off the top of your deck. Also, it really wrecks you if you have an Aether Vial hand that really depends on Aether Vial.
Oh no, that's what I mean by situational, though. I feel like it's... I don't know if I would bring it in against Merfolk. I feel like I would rather bring in, in this color combination, I don't know, sweepers, removal, I don't know.
Well, good news, our opponent has 2 cards left in hand. They got a Faithless Looting, but it sort of feels like they're running out of gas.
I feel like they're going to play a Bedlam Reveler. Oh, well, okay.
This is late.
Yeah. How many instants and or sorceries are in their graveyard right now?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 and... Yeah, okay. So you still can't play it without 1 more mana or 1 more spell in the graveyard.
I could play Lord of Atlantis now and attack with the Mutavault. I can't play 2 things this turn. It's impossible. But next turn I can play Mararegery and a Lord. I could play Wide Trap Weaver, which will just buy us time. So it taps down the Young Pyromancer.
I don't expect him to attack with the Young Pyromancer. Oh, unless he's got removal in hand.
Oh, yeah, if there's removal, though.
Then he will.
Because they'll never block with this thing.
Right.
So any opportunity to attack they'll take it. So I'll play the Mutavault because this thing is getting played 100%. Maybe just play Water Trap Weaver. Tap down, you kill it. They untap, they attack for 1. Or I'd play Lord of Atlantis, attack for 2. You kill it. If you trade Mutavault with Young Pyromancer, that's fine.
I guess it depends whether you want to attack this turn, right? If you don't care too much about attacking this turn, playing out the Water Trap Weaver is the smart play.
You know what? I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Nikachu's aggressive.
When's that ever gone wrong?
Next turn we can play Mararegery, Mass of the Pearl Trident. Although I guess that's not really going to do very much. Oh, I could play Water Trap Weaver and Master of the Pearl Trident. That's fine too.
Yeah. Also might just get Fatal Pushed or something.
Oh, the Mutavault itself?
Yeah.
That's possible. Yeah, that's possible.
Although I don't know if we care about that.
Yeah, I most certainly don't.
Or Bolted, whatever. Burst Lightning.
Burst Lightning.
What is that, 2 instant speed damage?
Isn't that 1
without the kicker?
Yeah, isn't that 2 damage? Oh, I get it. You're going to kill it. So I like what's happening here. Because they're going to trade the token and this removal spell for the Mutavault.
Right-click on the Burst Lightning? Because I forget what it does off the top of my head.
2 damage, yeah.
But if it's kicked, it deals 4
damage. Yeah, so I think
6 mana.
5. Kicker's 5.
Oh, 5. Oh, okay.
This is fine by me.
You're really reaching deep for those burn spells if you're playing this, I think. Why would you care so much about 4 damage for 5 mana?
It's a good mana sink late in the game. It's irrelevant.
I guess.
It's still a relevant spell. Like Tarfire ended up being really good in the Grixis Death Shadow deck because 2 damage is enough against most archetypes.
Yeah.
2 damage will kill a Lord of Atlantis. That if 2 damage wasn't relevant, then Collective Brutality would have been trash.
Yeah.
But it's still relevant.
No, I just mean in terms of burn spells. Like if you're, I guess the 1 mana and the burn spell is the important thing because yeah, okay, that's fair. All right.
And it's just something you can do very late in the game. So you have a bunch of mana. Oh, sweet, this is 4 damage.
Yeah, no, that is true.
Take off 20% of your life.
Flooding out with red burn spells is bad, because then you just don't get to do anything. Mana sinks are huge.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should start playing Burst Lightning in like a mono red burn list. It's not a horrible idea.
Fatal Push. Well, if you push me down a pit, sure. But if you make me walk a plank, nope. Doesn't work like that.
Okay, well, he's only got 1 card in hand, so as long as it isn't a Bedlam Reveler, I really like this, because we're just going to start dumping stuff on the board.
I think...
And he's not going to be able to keep up.
What, you want me to play Mara Regery?
Oh, I'm just saying in general, like... well, I mean, I guess that's what has to happen, because you can't play 2 Lords, for example, or you can't...
Or do I want to play Water Trap Weaver? Mara Regery has the most explosion, but also feels like my opponent just has removal in their hand.
Well, yeah, he used 2 removal spells last turn. I think if he has more, you're not going to get around it. So I think right now you probably just play into it, but I could be wrong. That could be stupid.
Do you know what? I'm going to play the Water Trap Weaver. Because I need to feel like my opponent has run out of removal. That's and I'm not there yet. And if they do have removal, then they'll attack us for 4. So if they have removal here, they can only attack us for 2.
That's fair, yeah. And yeah, well, that's what I was thinking last turn. Play the Water Trap Weaver. I was like, if they have removal, fine. If they don't, also fine, because then you just play Lords the turn after and start bashing. But then, yeah.
Oh, Faithless Looting. Okay, this could be good. We could have a big turn next turn if we can draw land, which means we will not fetch with the Flooded Strand.
Right.
We could use the mana, to be honest.
And you've got the Breeding Pool anyway, so either way, you're just paying 1 life for 1 island.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're saving the shock damage.
Draw 2, discard 2. Lingering Souls. Bane of my life.
Bloodstained Mire.
They dumped the land.
They don't need much. Like, aside from these Burst Lightnings, I don't think they have anything that costs more than 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess Lingering Souls costs 3, but yeah, okay. Anything more than 3. But yeah, wow, okay. Doors are open now. Because we know that anything we play is not gonna... Ooh. That's tempting.
It is...
Because if he doesn't have another land in hand, he has to tap 2 of his 3 mana to replay that Pyromancer next turn.
That is correct.
But if you play the Harbinger, then you've only got 2 up. Do you attack and trigger these elementals? I don't think you want to do that.
It's not that bad. We're way ahead on cards.
Yeah.
And elementals can add up. Well, these elementals are worth less because we can chump block them.
Right.
Whereas Lingering Soul tokens, can't chump block those. Wow, look at that. Burst Lightning killed off our land. I could really use that land to play like Mara Regery and a Lord on the same turn. Not going to happen. I'm suffering here. I can only play one thing. Well, I can attack with the Mutavault. I don't want the elementals to block this thing, so I have to play a Lord. And now playing Mara Regery feels even more silly.
Yeah, I have no idea what the line is here. I guess it's either play a Lord, attack with Mutavaults and Water Trap Weaver, or play a Harbinger, attack with Mutavaults. But that seems silly because we really don't want them to double block.
I could even play Harbinger and pass.
Actually, playing Harbinger, bouncing the Pyromancer, and then if they double block the Mutavault, then they've got nothing on board.
No, but I really need the land.
No, I know, and I
need the land.
I don't like it either.
I'm definitely... Well, I mean, it's not too bad if they block the Water Trap Weaver.
Yeah, because it's already done its work. Okay, I guess play a Lord, attack with Mutavault seems like, or play a Reedry and basically take the turn off to have a big turn next turn. But
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Harbinger of the Tides, but we're not going to attack.
Okay.
Yes, cast you. We'll bounce the Young Pyromancer. We'll make it harder for them to play Young Pyromancer again and then get value. We're not going to attack. We'll have plenty of creatures to block the elementals. And again, I will not crack this Flooded Strand, hoping to draw a land so I can play Merfolk followed up by a Lord. Try to get something out of this.
This guy was really emphatic with his good luck at the start of the game. I wonder if he's
excited.
I wonder if he's a fan.
There's Young Pyromancer. There's Lingering Souls. Okay, I like that, tapping out is happening.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that, they've got a really big board.
Spreading Seas would be a good draw.
It would be useful. Well, we can cast this off of... This is good. We can play two things this turn.
Yep.
So we'll start off with Branchwalker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind.
You might even draw land and play a Reedry.
Yep. There's
Bam.
a land.
Oh, you don't have
And
to play the Reedry. You could...
no, I'm fine with playing the Reedry.
Yeah.
Or what if I don't play the Reedry? No, let's play a Reedry. Next turn I can play Lord, or even Lord Water Trap Weaver, so it's pretty mana efficient. And I will attack. And three elementals blocking one Harbinger. I'll live with that.
Yeah, unless he just has like two Fatal Pushes in hand or something like that.
I wish they would auto-assign blockers when they're all the same creature. It's all the same thing, damn it. Leave me alone.
No, another Lingering Souls.
Maybe it could be Liliana.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know if I'm not familiar enough with this deck.
I just remember it's like Jund, except no green. Well, okay, honestly, this deck is very different, but I have played against Jund-like decks, just minus the green. Let's see, okay, so what are the modes? Discard a card. That's relevant.
I guess Water Trap Weaver?
I didn't play around this. We could have played around this.
How?
Easily. We could have... Oh, no, we couldn't. Sorry, we didn't have the mana.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted to play around for the longest time. Yeah, we'll dump the Water Trap Weaver.
Yeah. It's the only discard spell we've seen so far. I'm surprised about that. I thought we would see like Inquisitions and things, but maybe they're just not drawing them. I guess it's possible. Now we're starting to flood it a little bit more. This would have been nice earlier.
We're technically not flooding out, but...
Yes, that's true.
But it's not pleasant. We'll cancel.
I guess it's also not that big a deal because we did take out a couple of vials too, right? So.
Well, the thing is, like, we need these... We've sort of been tempoed out. Like, we could have been playing two things a turn for a grand portion of this game.
Yeah.
Which would have helped a ton. Well, doing what the land is going to be useful right now. So, like, right now we're drawing lands, but, like, now playing extra things a turn aren't really all that relevant. We're out of lands, people.
this seems good. Do you throw away a Pyromancer and a... Oh, he could have a burn spell in hand, though. Oh, apparently not. Wow, this seems good.
Oh, yeah, that's good news.
I said that as a joke. I did not actually think that was going to happen, where he throws away a Pyromancer and a token. Okay.
And they're at 6 life. So I guess they have just like Lingering Souls and other weird stuff in hand, I guess.
How much does this Bedlam Reveler cost right now?
Oh yeah, maybe there's a Bedlam Reveler?
Maybe, but like...
It is.
Yeah, and I feel like...
So it dumps the hand?
He dumps his hand and he draws 3.
Alright.
So he dumps 1 card, draws 3.
What the hell is this?
Wear and Tear. Yeah.
Well, this guy's... Oh, it destroys Spraying Seas. It's real. Had nothing to destroy this
He
game.
also is not playing green, so it's probably something that's just absolutely necessary for like Leyline of Sanctity type decks, things like that.
Now we need Water Trap Weaver.
Oh, he has 3 cards and 3 on... Oh, whatever, yeah. Are you... Ooh, I guess it doesn't really matter. Do you want to hit the Sacred Foundry? That's how he would destroy an enchantment.
Yeah, it's fine. It shouldn't be relevant this turn.
Okay.
Is there anything that they could use double white, double black? I guess not. Doesn't matter. They can fetch with Bloodstained Mire for whatever they need.
They might not play more than 2 Sacred Foundries.
This is fair. I don't think this is really playing around much. Like, if they need to, they'll just do this right now.
Yeah.
They'll do whatever they need.
Well, he didn't do it earlier. Remember, he tried to tap it for mana earlier.
So... I will attack... Oh, man. We were just playing around 2 removal spells. Yeah, I'm gonna try to win. Because
I think you just leave the Lords back, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the Lords back.
Yeah.
They don't. It has to be Bolt Path.
He can't play Path right now.
Burst. Oh no, Burst Lightning does work, huh?
He can't play Path right now.
Well, they might. Well,
Sorry. I don't think they play more than 2, but yeah, okay, that's fair. They could. Or they could even...
So it needs to be 2 very specific removal spells for the Lords. I'm not going to attack with all Lords, because if they just kill one, then they can block the other Lord, and then we're really doomed. Prowess. Okay. See, like, Lightning Helix is no good here. Oh, but Fatal Push is good here. Forgot about Fatal Push. Whatever. I'm still gonna do this. If they have all the removal, I'm dead anyway. So let's just try to kill them right now. We won the match. Woo! All right. What do we have? We have Mardu.
Oh wow.
We have a playmat for we have a playmat for every single archetype.
Oh, that's Bontu.
This is Bontu?
Bontu. It rhymes.
Black. Whatever.
Yeah.
Do I have any other specific things? No.
I don't know. Well, don't show them.
This might foreshadow the rest of the league.
Oh.
All these playmats.
Let me see what's in there. See if we need to worry about anything.
Bontu.
Bontu's Last Reckoning. That's what that art is from. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. That should have been the question.
Do you have an idea if this is an alligator or a crocodile?
I always forget how you tell the difference.
Is Bontu an alligator or a crocodile? Let me know in the comment section below. You'll be eligible for the Bontu playmat, the beautiful Bontu playmat. If you know anything else about alligators and crocodiles, you could let us know in the comment section below. That would be fantastic. So yeah, this will be our second giveaway. That also can be signed by me and Andrew Day 2 Dryden.
Sure. Or not, whatever again.
So we're doing good with the playmats having some relevance to the decks we're up
everyone
against.
Needs a playmat, right? Everyone needs one.
Except me.
Well, no, you have one. You do own a playmat.
I own a lot of playmats.
Right.
Does anyone want my original playmat? It's like just black, and it's old.
That's always frustrating. There's always playmats at Grand Prix and things that I like, but I use one that my wife gave me.
Oh, right. You gotta use the wifey one.
How am I ever supposed to use a different one, right? You know, I don't want to hurt her feelings. Yeah. And it's a good one.
We have to use the waifu one. Kid Purple.
Purple's a fruit. Sorry, that's it.
This hand is not playable. Finally found one that we can mulligan. Did we win the die roll? We did win the die roll. Yeah, we can keep this.
I like it. There's going to be an Aether Vial on top. It's going to be lame. Aether Vial is always the card I draw on my first draw step. Or second draw step if I'm on the draw. First if I'm on the play. It's so frustrating.
Our opponent also mulligans.
Haha.
Nice friendly reminder. If you want to see other great Merfolk content, go check out themanabase.com. Suddenly I've got like a sort of a streaming thing. You got to remind people once in a while.
Yeah, I guess, we're doing this big long video.
What happens. Yeah. This card's good. We'll put this on top.
Absolutely.
Which means I have to wait on my Flooded Strand.
Yeah, which maybe means play the Sanctum first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Play Sanctum, pass.
You should throw some goofy like energy cards in there. Like Botanical Sanctum into a tune with Aether. Like, oops, I clicked in the wrong league.
Oh, we're in the mirror, and as far as I'm concerned, Tropical beats...
yeah, usually. Mono blue.
Beats Mono blue.
Let's look at that island art. That looks nice. I don't know what that is.
This is, I can't remember.
8th edition.
No, well, 8th edition is a reprint of other editions.
Yeah, I don't mind that one. That's kind of nice. That's a very tropical Merfolk island to use. Maybe he just has a...
maybe we should be playing with this island, really.
That's not bad.
In tropical Merfolk.
That looks like a tropical island to me. Not literally tropical island, sorry. But that looks like an island around the equator. Maybe we're...
Oh, this is useless.
Maybe he just has a basic island in his blue-green hand.
So there is some chance we're up against what's it called, Eternal Command. That's a deck that I haven't actually seen on Magic the Gathering Online, but I know that it's gaining a little bit of traction in the world of Magic. Let's be serious. This is very likely to be Merfolk.
Mismatched basic islands, white bordered. Okay,
but 8th edition. The guy likes 8th edition.
You're not wrong. Whenever I see that, I just assume people are trying to teach other people.
I'm glad I haven't played this Flooded Strand yet. Could be relevant.
This is true.
I never thought I could get mana screwed by...
It's pretty unlikely. There's only
screwed off green.
7 cards left in the deck that require green.
Ether Vial.
And there's a vial.
So I will start with... actually, playing Silvergill Adept doesn't actually do anything. Like, it will not change my mind about how I'm going to attack here.
I think playing the Master makes sense, doesn't it? Before combat? I mean, we can't do it now.
No, I'll do it later.
But it's... Okay. I would obviously do it later if it was a Lord of Atlantis, but I feel like Master this turn makes sense.
Well, because I can't attack with it next turn. It'll just get blocked.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, you could Water Trap Weaver and then attack with it. But yes, okay, fair point.
They've got a vial.
Yeah, alright.
So we'll show... I guess we'll show the Master. Try to trap them with Water Trap Weaver.
I know this is just like this matchup is always just a race, right? Like you want to be on board, you want to be attacking, you want to be...
Mm-hmm. I'm going to get the Ether Vial online.
Are you going to go for a breeding pool right now?
No.
Okay. Because you got the Aether Vial.
Yeah, I have the Aether Vial. I guess we're only going to get punished if we draw what's called Command Speaker.
Whatever. There's also a bunch of other draws that get green mana if it becomes necessary.
Next turn, I could play Master of the Pearl Trident with Spell Pierce backup. Whoa.
That's pretty good. It's good against removal spells, but not so good against a Harbinger, I guess. But whatever, who cares?
If they Harbinger the Branch Walker or the Silvergill Adapt, I think I'll be fine with that.
Yeah.
Spell Pierce, by the way, terrible in the Merfolk matchups. Pretty poor. I'm all for this.
Except we can't recast it yet.
Yeah, it's going to take a little while.
That's okay, though. We got other things to do with our mana.
They don't. And they've tapped out. So Spell Pierce, not particularly useful. A lot of Branch Walkers. What can they do with 2 mana? Not a whole lot. So I guess this is a fine place to play the Water Trap Weaver. Or I could just attack... No, I can't just attack with Silvergill Adept because they could Violent a Lord and block.
Mm-hmm.
Or specifically Master of the Pearl Trident and nothing else will work. Or I play... Or Water Trap Weaver probably gets better later on in the game.
I think it gets worse later on in the game. Oh no, because you can't block creatures. No, that makes sense.
It's worth more damage later. But if I play Water Trap Weaver now, it will be worth more damage when I play Master of the Pearl Trident. Yeah, I'll go with this.
I think if you play it now, it's more offensive, and if you play it later, it's more defensive. So what do you want to do?
I want to be offensive because
I completely agree.
The Merfolk matchup is about... It's all about tempo.
Well, it's just two people with blindfolds swinging in the dark at each other, right? And there's eventually someone's going to fall down. Like... That's how I've always thought of it. It's just two people going like this, and then whoever connects 2 or 3 times will end up winning. Okay, what are we going to see? Harbinger? Harbinger's okay. Oh, okay.
That guy, which can't attack.
That's less good, but yes, that's true.
Or I guess it could.
Actually, no, that's also really good because he can't use this Harbinger this turn. He can't attack for 3.
That's what Water Trap Weaver.
Yeah, that was good.
Very great in this matchup. Yeah. Gonna be a great tempo card.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this guy's
I'll actually put a stop at my upkeep. Does it change much if we? Yeah, it does because I do want to draw. Do I want to draw a land? Maybe I don't want to draw a land. I'll think about it.
Yeah, I think having the choice is nice, but. Yeah.
Harbinger, not going to do very much against my opponent right now. So definitely tick this up.
This is what those discussions are all about.
Well, it's like if you need something right now, but if I need a land, that I should just... Hold on, I had some theory about this. Let's say I do need a land. That it's better, I think, to draw first, then Ether Vial. Because if I have a land on top of my deck, then I'm going to draw it anyway.
Right.
Whereas if I just draw a card, then play Merfolk Branchwalker, then I draw that land. Like, for example, let's say I want to draw a land right now. I vial in Merfolk Branchwalker, and we see a non-land card. We're going to dump it into the graveyard to find a land. And then let's say the next card is a land. We draw it. But in this,
you get to draw one
we draw one card in this scenario.
Yeah.
However, if we just take our draw step and draw a card, we're going to draw the non-land card, then we're going to play Merfolk Brancher, and then draw the land. And if there was no land in the top 2 cards, then it didn't change anything.
Yeah,
that's how I look at it.
That makes sense to me.
Merfolk Primer, Merfolk Branchwalker are going to come out. That's not bad.
Okay, so that would have gone to the top.
So...
Well, if you vial in the Branchwalker, draw a land, you can just go Lord, and hit him for a lot.
Yeah, that could work.
I guess that's the play regardless, probably. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's good. It puts a creature on the board, and we still have Spell Pierce up for thingamabobs.
I wonder if that's what's in his hand, just spreading seizes. No, he's got too much mana. He's been playing mana the whole time. So what are you hitting for? 9? Okay, so, wow.
No, just 6. I just played this Branchwalker.
Oh, right. That's okay. Next turn you have 9.
Next turn I have a billion. I got this Lord of Atlantis.
Yeah, but you don't even need to add anything to the board is my point, right? Like, you can just... If he doesn't have removal or anything... I don't know what he would have. I mean, you could play Dismember still. Could have Harbingers.
Dismember is losing value every turn.
That's also true, yeah.
So is there any world where I could lose?
Could you do 19?
I guess Lord of Atlantis, Curse Catcher.
He plays it now. That's interesting.
Yeah, they could have bounced the Water Trap Weaver.
I think that's
on my turn. During combat.
I think that's the smarter thing to do, but I could be wrong.
They're bouncing anyway. Because it's impossible for me to recast it. Like, I've already played my Vial. I had only one land drop for the turn, so bouncing the Weaver, I think, was good. So if they play Curse Catcher and then a Lord, that is 4, 8, 11, 14. Not enough.
Yeah, he's only got 1 card in hand right now. I don't think... Oh, he's going to draw a second one. I don't think... Oh, okay, so he's got a Curse Catcher, or he's trying to bait you or something, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to do this. He'll draw 1. Yeah, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he's got Cryptic Command. Attack your team, draw a card. That's another card I wish worked better in Merfolk, but...
What?
Cryptic Command.
Hey, John Kasari trying to make Cryptic Command great again in Merfolk.
It's not impossible. It's just, oh man, drawing 2 Mutavaults makes it basically unplayable for the rest of the game.
I meant to make a video about it because I started thinking more deeply about... It's like, what is the most... 4, 8... 4, 8, 11... 14, I can't kill me. And...
What
next turn I'm attacking for 9, I can't lose.
What if he has a... Okay, I was going to say, what if he has a Harbinger in his hand?
I'm attacking for too much.
You're still attacking for too much?
I'll have 2 Island Walkers, and even if they bounce Master of the Pearl Trident, it'll be 9 damage everywhere else.
I didn't do the math quickly, so that was the one thing I wasn't sure about.
So yeah, here's the theory, people. If you have Merfolk Branchwalker and you need a land, do not play Merfolk Branchwalker at your upkeep. If you need, and then if it's a spell that you need, then maybe you still don't even play this. Do you play it? No, yeah. If it's a spell that you need, then you play Merfolk Branchwalker. Oh, does it change anything? You draw a land. Yeah, it does matter. So the thing is, if you have Merfolk Branchwalker and you need a spell, you play Merfolk Branchwalker at your upkeep to get the land away from your draw step. Because if you draw the land and there's a good spell on top, you're just going to look at it with the Merfolk Branchwalker. So we're developing the theory of Merfolk Branchwalker. Nikachu has been thinking about this in his spare time on the bus. How does Merfolk Branchwalker work? Oh, we got our green source.
Say, didn't we just not follow what we were saying there? Oh no, because we got it anyway.
We didn't need anything.
Right.
I guess we'll hardcast this. We'll violin the Lord. Oh, we're going to reveal what's in our deck.
I was going to say, yeah, you're giving him info, which, I don't know, the guy who plays Merfolk, he probably knows enough.
Put in our graveyard. It's not relevant. No, I'll just attack with everything. And we got Spell Pierce backup.
And Lord of Atlantis backup.
See, we're attacking with everything. If we only attack with 3 creatures and they Harbinger one of the creatures, then we end up losing. Yeah. Alright, let's begin sideboarding.
Sweet.
This is easy. Take out 2 Spell Pierce, bring in 2 Gutshot. Done!
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's going to be it. I could take out 1 more Spreading Seas for a Gutshot. Yeah, sure, let's do that.
Better, yeah.
Seas is not terrible. Our opponent has a lot of lands, though. Like, tons of lands, and I don't think I need anything else. On the draw, this will be way worse. I don't really believe in bringing this in anyway.
I don't think so either.
That is... this... No, that looks risky, too. Alright, that's good enough. I'm happy with the deck. Merfolk Branchwalker, people. We have no land.
As frustrating as a hand like that is, it's nice when it's an easy mulligan. You don't have to, like, think about it at all.
We'll keep this.
Absolutely.
But our opponent, mulligan to 5. Well, this hand is awkward. We have no turn 1 play, and we have a bunch of Lord of Atlantis.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, you've got lands, you've got creatures, and... on the play, this hand is way... See? I told you. See? Come on. I know.
There we go. We're online. And that's a very good draw.
Yeah, you're just going to steamroll him. His turn 1 vial maybe... oh, no. Okay, I don't like his odds anymore.
So this starts off as a 1/1 creature. Let's see if they brought in the gut shots.
Yeah, it's possible.
Let's see if they brought in the gut shots. Actually, if our opponent is playing with Phantasmal Image, gut shot is even better.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that.
Oh. They scried that to the top. Well, we're getting something going. You know, I've won a lot of games like this, actually, against Merfolk. I'm mulligan to 5, look at the Aether Vial on top of my deck. But, you know, you start with just a few Lords and maybe some Dismembers. Ugh. We're going to... oh, man. I think... do you know, I have to play that.
Really?
Yeah. It's it's worth too much in 2 turns.
Yeah,
if we chain into more like 2-drops,
you're right.
It gets ugly. There is a world where we lose to this, but I think we'll steamroll them with our own Ether Vial.
I think you steamroll them if you just start playing creatures and lords, but you're right.
It will start with Harbinger of the Tides,
yeah,
and then they bounce things to our hand. We can't deploy them back as quickly.
Yeah,
or even just
that's true.
Vapor Snag.
Yeah, that's true.
Even Vapor Snag is enough.
Yeah, if their hand is even somewhat subpar, this absolutely... Yeah, in 2 turns, it won't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, it's hitting his land drops.
A lot of mana. Not much to do with it.
You molt to 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, here we go.
Yeah.
But this will be very convenient because we can put it back into play with the vial.
Once. Yeah.
Ooh, but when we play these Lord of Atlantis, we need to win.
Yeah.
Like right then and there. Well, this will be useful if it has a target. Hopefully, it'll be their face.
That is always one of the best wins. Oh, what was the video you made the other day? Ways to lose in Magic?
Yeah, that's right.
Did we do wins? Ways to win in Magic?
Oh, well, that's a lot. There's a lot of open discussion for that.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll have to...
That'll be the next Twitter and Facebook poll. Personally, I would have preferred not to draw the land, because I can't really use a 3rd land right now.
He's got 3 cards in hand still. Okay.
A lot of cards. So I can make some awkward blocks if I really needed to.
Okay, well, what are you doing next turn?
I'm probably going to do...
2 power on the board.
I'm probably going to play Master of the Pearl Trident next turn, to be honest.
Yeah, so you put a Command Speaker on the board. The next turn you put a Master of the Pearl Trident on the board. If nothing else, then you're hitting him for what? 2, 4, 6? You're hitting him for 6.
I'm going to get hit for 6.
Ooh, yeah, that's a thing.
Is 14 possible? 8, 11. So I am not cracking this Flooded Strand. Okay, attack, attack.
Yeah, well, so far this is playing itself. We'll see what you draw, I guess.
I think the plan is...
What happens if you put 2 lords down?
I'm dead.
Oh no, what happens if you put all 3 lords down? Oh my god.
I'll be just super dead.
So
I can easily win if they don't have any more lords. I think I can easily win.
You could also potentially... Oh no, I wouldn't do anything.
I can't play Lord of Atlantis and block.
I know.
I can't.
No, but I'm saying you could block and then vial it in mid-combat.
It still doesn't matter.
But it doesn't make a difference.
Pump up their creatures too. What are my options here? I don't need to attack with everything. I could leave one of these guys back to block. Because if I play a Lord of Atlantis and then 2 more lords, that's how much. All four lords in play give each other, it's like +5/+5. So I can actually leave a Commander Speaker back to block, because if I put my opponent down to 15, and I'm not going to fetch with this thing. Technically, I only need... So I could leave Commander Speaker to potentially block a Master of the Pearl Trident, if I'm given the option. Because otherwise, I can Violin Lord of Atlantis at end of turn. Any combination of 3 cards, 3 creatures, I believe I win. Because I just play 2 more lords next turn and I win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do this. I'll attack with the Branch Walker, and Kumena Speaker can survive a Master of the Pearl Trident, I think.
Yeah. Well, he'll go to 15, and then next turn you'll be able to...
That's fine.
Yeah, next turn you'll hit him for a lot, right?
Well, the idea is if I somehow block... If even they Harbinger the Tides with my Merfolk Branch Walker...
Yeah.
I'll vial something in. So that is the plan. It's complicated because I can't block with my Master of the Pearl Trident, and I need this guy. I need you. Oh, here comes Dismember. So it still means... Oh, so that, now I just have to hope my opponent doesn't have a Lord.
Yeah.
Or if they block here, I guess that's fine too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess? Maybe not.
No?
Because I can't play the Lord of Atlantis and kill them.
Yeah, but I think you're still very happy to trade a one-sided Lord for a Branchwalker right now, with him having one card in hand. I mean,
who knows what that card is? Where's my Spell Pierce now?
Yeah,
that would be so backbreaking. So I guess if they don't have, let's say if they have one Lord,
because they're at 12 now.
One Lord doesn't do it. It needs to be 2 Lords, and 2 Lords. It's really hard to play 2 Lords and attack with Mutavault. So that's actually off the table. So we can't die to Lords. We can only lose to Harbinger of the Tides. And actually, we only need to do 11 damage because we've got Shot in hand. So can we do 11 damage? We put...
what is this? 2, 4,
if I attack
6,
with everything...
8.
Let's say they Harbinger of the Tides, 1 Lord of Atlantis.
It
would just be 8 damage. So there's a Curse Catcher.
But it'll be 11. Because the other Lord will be able to attack. The one you put in this turn.
No, but I'm saying that would be the one that they Harbinger of the Tides.
Oh, right. They have 1 card in hand. Do we think that's what they have?
Well, I can't. I have to.
I don't know if you can play around it. I think you die regardless.
There's no playing around it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to put the Lords in play.
Yeah.
Oh, we were super dead on the crackback.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's just 2 people with blindfolds, like just swinging at each other. Well, I can't defend, so I guess I'll just keep punching.
So it also means we'll crack the Flooded Strand to draw, I don't know what. Curse Catcher, maybe?
Yeah. Our own Harbinger.
That could change the math, yeah. That could change things.
Or a Water Trap Weaver.
That will not change anything.
No?
These Lord of Atlantis will do us in big time.
Oh, yeah, right.
This changes nothing. And away we go. 4-8. Oh, this is only 11.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put this other one in. Oh no, but you can gut shot
what? If they go to damage, yeah, I'll gut shot them.
Yeah,
I will totally gut shot them if this gets through. Might even discourage them from playing Harbinger of the Tides. 4-11, yeah, I can do that.
Wow. Oh, scummy.
I hope they have
scummy. Have what?
Got him with the gut shot. You can Curse Catcher. Good game. Yeah.
For what? Oh, I guess maybe you forget to pay. I don't know. You have a mana up.
Love your views.
Oh,
thanks. Nice. You too.
Tell them to check in tomorrow.
Yeah, check in. Merry Christmas. Got some red in. We don't have the red! It's a Christmas miracle! Yeah. It's a Christmas miracle, people. We were playing red all along. Maybe someone already mentioned that in the comments section.
Oh, wait, we're playing Team Merfolk.
Yeah, this is definitely a Team Merfolk deck. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Whatever. And with that, it has foreshadowed yet another playmat. What's this god called?
Kefnet, I think.
We have the something mono blue Force of Will god. Force of Will, definitely a card we would play in Modern Merfolk, but most importantly, a card that is already played in Legacy Merfolk. So this was a playmat that I got at GP Vegas. I didn't do very well at GP Vegas. Well, I made day 2 of the Legacy GP, where our Force of Will is played. Force of Will helped big time. Mm-hmm. What can I say about this playmat? How can people earn it? I wanted them to guess like a number. I want to do a Price is Right thing. Like,
okay.
So this is something you can actually earn. Like, what was the cost of my flight to Vegas? You have to be as close as possible without going over.
In US or Canadian dollars?
We're gonna say Canadian dollars.
Canadian dollars.
Because when I look it up, I don't want to...
Round trip or one way?
No, it was a round trip.
Okay, just making
sure. It was a round trip. Yeah, you get the full trip. So
okay.
Whoever is closest to what it cost me to go to Vegas to get this playmat... So this won't be random. The other ones were random. You can get then this playmat's worth money. I think I thought last I checked it's like 50. I think it's 50 Canadian dollars on eBay.
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe that's like 40 American dollars. So this is not nothing. So this is an awesome playmat. What did my flight cost? Closest price without going over. This thing could be yours and all other wonderful prices if the price is right.
Yeah,
that's right.
I can't remember the theme. That's it. Yeah, I was like, oh. We're gonna get a copyright claim against us now. You're stealing our music.
Can't go over 10 seconds.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Well, something like that.
That.
I haven't read the fair use policy very closely.
Rodney Thompson has a pretty good story about that too, but we can't talk about that on... It's too long of a story, unfortunately.
Long story short, a very popular YouTuber with 1.2 million views stole a crummy video that Rodney Top 8 Thompson uploaded. And that explains why it had... Like, Rodney Top 8 Thompson has a video with, like, over 30,000 views.
It's like, I think it's like 60 or 70,000.
It's something enormous. And that explains it, because some other YouTuber, a big YouTuber that I've never heard of, stole the footage. Just blatantly stole it. And then when people were looking for the video later, they ended up finding Rodney Top 8 Thompson's video. Whatever, there was a bit of a squabble. There was a resolution.
It worked out.
But the screwed up thing is the YouTuber tried to claim that Rodney Top 8 Thompson was stolen from them, even though it was posted like 4 years in advance. It's
pretty ballsy to steal someone's video.
Yeah.
And then put a copyright claim against them.
Yeah. That's bold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you can't play the Comenda speaker on turn 1.
Why not?
Then you can't cast Silvergill on turn 2.
Ooh, we don't. Good call. All right, good.
You know what? This hand, this
is loose.
It's just
it's
bad.
keepable, but it's risky.
I think it's. You know what? I'm gonna mulligan because it's just has bad tempo. We're not gonna do anything on turn 2, and we have a ton of land. And who knows? This thing might be
30 creatures.
This thing could be stone useless.
Yeah. Are we on the draw or the play?
Oh, we're on the play.
That's bad.
And we're we're playing mulligan as well, so it's Mulligan City on Christmas.
All right.
Well, I'll keep this.
Okay. That 6-card hand is one of the reasons I'm usually really hesitant to mulligan. But then again, now this 5-card hand is going to prove to be pretty good.
It's not bad. It could end up being real trash.
Well, it could. Yeah, this 5-card hand could easily be better than that 7-card.
This is another Merfolk deck? Oh no, it's Delver.
Oh, gut shots.
Yes. Oh yeah, gut shot. It's real. It's real, people. I have nothing to do with my turn here.
What do you mean? You can cast Silvergill?
I guess, yeah, that's what I'll do.
Just take 2. Just shock.
It hurts against a Delver deck.
Okay, fine, don't do it.
It hurts.
Okay,
This could be mono blue Delver.
Yeah.
Show Lord of Atlantis. It's not. It's not Harbinger of the Tides.
Yeah, Harbinger's a bigger deal right now. Oh, we got a second one.
This is very good against these sort of decks.
Yes. Especially if this doesn't blind. Oh, actually, no. I think we.
Blind fits. Wow. Chart a course.
Ooh, I like it.
We've gone to Ponytown, people.
I've been wondering if that card was good enough for modern. I think it is, but I think it needs.
It doesn't gain cards. Is my problem. You don't earn anything. Like, am I wrong here? Draw 2 cards, discard a card, plus you have to use the Charter Course. It's just a loot.
It's 2 mana, draw 1.
Hold on, draw 2
if
cards.
You attack with a creature,
then discard. Oh, unless you discard a card. Okay, so you pay 2 mana to earn 1 card.
To go up 1 card. It's like cycling.
Oh no, I got the Botanical Sanctum.
Whatever.
So this could be Mono Blue Delver, which is a thing. Mono Blue Delver has what's it called? Disrupting Shoal.
I don't want to see a spell snare here either. That'd be bad. I don't know if that...
That is definitely in their deck.
Yeah.
And it would be awful.
Yeah. But, awesome.
Okay, so now the tempo is in our favor.
And they... Oh, okay, cool. And they didn't hit their land drop, so we'll see if they do now after an opt. Oh, and a Charter Course.
They put a card on top and they drew it.
Wait, how did they cast Charter Course?
They didn't. They just...
they revealed it. Right.
Yeah. to Delver of Secrets.
Right.
Not bad.
I see you offer a trade first, but...
Would really like to play the Spreading Seas.
Yeah.
Then I can bounce it next turn.
I think you attack first, though.
No, I actually don't want to trade.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like they're relatively threat light.
They are, but here's the problem. If they block, then that means it was good for them.
I guess, yeah.
This is my problem with that. If they block, that means it was good for them. It was a good play. Now I want to see it flip. It's already turned sideways. No flip. And we can bounce it with Harbinger of the Tides. Well, the Spreading Seas plan is off the table. The Swift Spear is on the table. Oh, I have 2 Spreading Seas.
Ooh.
I can't actually attack with anything.
No, not with 2 mana up.
I guess I'll just play Harbinger.
Yeah.
Just keep waiting.
Yeah, if you play Spreading Seas and draw land, it's really good. But if you don't, it's really bad.
And here comes Mana Leak.
Like Remand. Oh, yeah, Remand.
Okay. Interesting. I should think about that because that means Swift Spear cannot attack. Do you know what? I have to make a policy. I have to stop fooling around with my pen during videos. It adds nothing. Well, no, but every single time it hits the keyboard, it makes a big loud noise to the microphone. I edit some of those out because they're incredibly loud. Pass.
So the Delver will untap this turn.
It adds no value to you, just some value to me.
Wow, cool.
So they're drawing lands or creatures. Bedlam Reveler. We could see the return of Bedlam Reveler.
Yeah.
Does this have anything to do with our 4th play?
Here, hold on. Here, I'll look at it off camera. Here. I don't know.
No, I know what it is.
Does it? No. I don't think so.
So far, the playmats have been pretty good at foreseeing the future. Ooh.
Do you double block?
No, I can't actually. 1 removal spell would just
Oh yeah.
do me in. Chart a course.
See, look at this value. How dare you badmouth?
And we knew about Chart a course. So
it's a sorcery though, but yeah.
So now I can freely attack into this Delver.
Yeah. And he knows about the Lord of Atlantis in your hand, so the fact you're not playing it means you've got other stuff going on, which he knows about, but whatever. Okay, now we want to hit a land.
Absolutely. There it is. We can play
Bam.
Silvergill Adept.
Money.
Although the fetch lands are killing us. That when you play a fetch at 12 life, that is brutal. I'll play Silvergill Adept. Next turn we can play Harbinger and Lord of Atlantis.
He knows about the Lord of Atlantis.
Yeah. Oh, leg.
There we go.
Oh, something happening. Remand.
Oh boy.
Wow, you could have remanded my Branch Walker.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I guess. I think he was trying to save it for the Lord of Atlantis, maybe, because he knows about that, but he didn't do it for the first.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I didn't play my land drop yet for the turn. Oh, we're doing great on the Delver. Delver bricked a billion times now.
Wow.
Doing great on Delver.
You might want to. He's got 5 cards in hand. I might start forcing him to play spells.
We have a Spell Pierce here.
And chump block that Swift Spear right away. But you could also just hold up. Well, it sucks if he's got a counterspell. You could hold up 4 mana and try to Harbinger or something.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to do that. So we have Spell Pierce. Very convenient. Their opponent has a lot of land, but they bricked 3 times, and all 3 times they played a land drop and Swift Spear. So that could be the spells. It could be just all counter spells.
He's also drawing cards with Remand, right? So maybe he's drawing a spell and then not revealing a spell, right?
Okay, so the 2 Remands have been played, so 2 mystery spells. guess. Well, we can't play We cannot play Harbinger.
No, that's a bad play.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll play Lord of Atlantis. We'll start off with Lord of Atlantis and see what happens.
Okay.
And then, let's say that it was even Electrolyze on this Lord of Atlantis. We could, I guess, let it resolve.
Yeah.
Now I would be a little bit fine trading this Delver of Secrets with this Branchwalker.
Snapcaster for Vapor Snag, I guess?
Yep. Which is inconvenient because I have the Spell Pierce.
Yeah, that's pretty...
I'm going to go down to 9. Okay, I'll let it resolve because I might need to replay something as a blocker. Because they might not block this at all.
Yeah. It goes to 4. And then no matter what happens, I think you just win the turn after if you don't die. So I think he's going to... Oh, wow, okay. So what do you replay? So
we'll play the Silver Gilded.
Okay, because I was thinking like using the Harbinger's not good, but
it's
using up one of their mana next turn might be enough.
If I draw an island, that would be very useful. Whatever. Because it would be really nice to be able to have this Spell Pierce live.
Yes.
To prevent, say, Electrolyze and another burn spell. Another brick.
Wow.
4 turns in a row. Brick City. So what's going to happen here? Electrolyze and Bolt.
Oh.
That's something.
Okay. So that's 1 damage.
Vapor Snag.
That's 2, 3... It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This will put me to 8. So, 6, 7, 8.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no. I was going to say, wait, we can Spell Pierce, but that doesn't change anything.
We cannot. We needed the island.
Yeah.
We needed the island.
And even then, oh, no, because we could have Spell Pierced the Vapor Snag.
It was very hopeful in the beginning.
Well, and we got super lucky with the Delver not flipping a million times.
To be totally fair, we had a decent hand. Well, actually, the Spreading Seasons were useless.
Yeah.
So we could it's like we mulliganed to 3 almost.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the mulligans.
But still, like Branchwalker and Silvergill Adept helped get us back.
Yeah.
So Gutshot, great. Or how good is it going to be?
Snapcaster.
It's good against Snapcaster.
Delver.
And Delver. It's enough. I'll bring in 2.
What was the other creature he played?
The 1/3 Haster.
Oh, yeah, the 1/3 Haster, and then the Monastery Swiftspear, which that is bad.
Okay, so Delver. This is how Delver theory works. You side out Ether Vial on the play and bring them back in on the draw. You also side out Curse Catcher on the draw and bring him back in on the play. But we can't go too low on green sources, so what I'm going to do is take out just 2 Ether Vials and an island. Oh, we have to take out all the Spreading Seasons. Well, actually, we might have to say screw it and take out all the Spreading Seasons. So what do we have for playability? We have Relic, that's good.
Yep.
2 Gutshot. I can bring in Negates. It's a good card. Is there anything else that's useless? Everything else is very useful. Spell Pierce is useful. Kuzmana Speaker will be good. If I knew they had Young Pyromancer, I'd bring the last Gutshot in. But they're playing with Storm Chaser Mage, so it's very unlikely that they're actually playing with Young Pyromancer. Well, we'll go with this.
I like Storm Chaser Mage a lot.
Andrew Day 2 Dryden loves Storm Chaser.
I love
Mage.
my blue-red aggro strategies. Big fan.
This hand's great.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, Cavern of Souls just completely wrecked them.
Yeah, get wrecked, remand.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Actually, this isn't... Oh, it's going to get pumped up by a creature, but
yes.
will not actually get pumped up by islands.
Yes.
Here comes Delver.
There's your Wild Nikachu. Hiya! I miss Wild Nikachu. That was such a fun card to use. It's been so bad for like the last year.
I don't miss it. I've never played with it.
You don't say.
Yeah, in some way I miss Wild Nikachu because it justified Tidebinder Mage.
That's true.
Another brick.
Wow.
But we're not winning.
I know, it's really
that's
sad.
That's not good.
That's the worst part.
So I'll just attack with both these guys. We'll keep negate up.
It's funny, he can actually he can actually trade with the Communist Speaker if he like lightning bolts the master.
It might happen. Might happen.
Wow.
So what I can do here is either play Branch Walker or Merfolk.
Hey, rules
or
question.
This thing. What?
Water Trap Weaver taps down Delver. Flips into Insectile Aberration. Oh, it doesn't matter. The untap step's already gone by anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think it wouldn't untap anyway, but yeah.
Merfolk. Oops.
Yeah, no, because it's still the same creature. It's just transformed now.
I think what I could do is play Water Trap Weaver. Or I could play Merfolk. Merfolk is a pretty big play.
He's at a pretty low life. I think Regery might be the play. Regery makes it what? 4 and 3, 7 power, plus itself, which is 3, so 12. Oh no, but then next turn...
I would like to set up a turn where I can play Branch Walker and hold up Negate at the same time, so I want to play one of the 3 drops.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with it. It's one of the 3 drops. I'm sure.
Okay, we'll just throw this guy out there. Hopefully they don't have 1 mana removal. Oh, they could have Vapor Snag still. Whatever.
Yeah.
They have Vapor Snag, they have Vapor Snag.
They could have also been holding up a...
Opt.
Well, they were, obviously, but they could have been holding up like a Spell Snare or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got that totally nailed. We got the 3 drops.
That's absolutely...
There's a Spell Snare.
Yeah, see?
Spell Snare revealed.
Yeah. That's good against Negate. That's something we need to keep in mind. Because Cavern obviously...
Oh, it is, yeah.
Because Cavern obviously does not...
protect our spells.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't attack. Wow. Well, I mean, obviously, yeah, I guess.
So what we can do, we can bounce the Insectile thingy.
Oh, yeah, right, because you got a Regery in play. Or do you want to just Water Trap Weaver it and attack?
And untap. I could do that.
I think both are good plays.
No, do you know what? I'll do that later. Or do I do that now? I don't really make good use of... Oh no, but I could Water Trap Weaver it now, then play Harbinger of the Tides next turn, untap a land, and then bounce it. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Adding all the green mana. So I get to...
I guess a Botanical Sanctum, I guess.
They
wow.
said to hell with it.
Okay, alright, fair.
You got trapped! You got trapped, Delver.
That's a dunked on moment.
Okay, so now we're going to bring in the Aether Vials back on the draw. The thing, this deck actually is more tempo-based than attrition-based. Now that I think about it. So maybe I should have had Aether Vial the entire time. But in general, against Delver, it's pretty attrition-based. It's just like, some small threats backed up by tons of burn spells and removal. But this is more like Vapor Snags and garbage like that. So now what do we take out? I guess on the draw, the counterspells are worse on the draw. Let's say Negate is worse. Keep Spell Pierce. Yeah, we'll keep that.
Almost every game we've been in, I keep thinking Dispel would be very good.
Well, we got Delver nailed.
If
we had,
we just need
we need a Cavern of Souls here.
Yeah. There's the Cavern, but none of the other cards.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this.
Yep, it's risky, but you've got a Scry and you've got the draw, and there it is.
We need just 1 land to turn this hand on, and Sylvan Guild Adepts and
turn 1 Delver every game. Must be nice.
And we have answers every game.
That's also true, though. Yeah,
also nice.
That is fair. All right, yeah. Can't complain too much about that.
And also, who cares if it never flips? They got Mana Leak. Cavern of Souls just seems to just ruin their deck. And you would think, why are they keeping the counterspells postboard? Because they may not have enough things to take out. Like, their sideboard may not have anything relevant to bring in against a deck like ours. You draw a card.
You want to fetch here, don't you?
Yeah, I will fetch.
Might as well.
So we saw remand?
We saw mana leak. It's
track.
in the window on the left if you care.
Oh yeah. You love the window.
The window is very good.
I don't like the window because I don't get rid of them.
Oh, okay. So
I'm very bad at keeping. I don't know. Like I'm just an old school player.
Yeah, fair enough.
I put it over here. It's definitely worse. Like I'm not going to defend that my way is good at all. But it's just how I've been doing it. Like I'm stuck in my ways. So the problem here is we actually have too many good creatures. That's the situation. So we're going to play them. Our hand is just full of gas anyway, so there's no point in playing Silvergill Adepts.
This Cavernous Souls is doing a ton of work right now too.
Probably is. Our opponent probably has like spell snares for days.
But it's a 3 of in this list right now? I think.
I have no idea. I'm not really. I haven't kept. We're playing a lot of fringe matchups here.
Yeah.
And the Delver doesn't flip. You played Opt, man.
Opt doesn't work with Delver. I've thought about this before. I was like,
I thought you have to draw a card.
Right. I was like, oh man,
that's a design flaw right there.
I was so happy when I was like, oh man, maybe I should play.
They brought in Counterflux,
and then he just
What is this? What is this?
You know what? It's a green-blue list. Maybe he was hoping it's just like a one of. Like a lot of the green-blue lists aren't running a lot of Cavernous Souls right now. At least mine haven't been. I haven't seen them in a lot.
But like,
you
have to know that you're up against Merfolk, Counterspell World. Ether Vial, Cavernous Souls. You know, we love counterspells. I'm sure the hand is just counterspells, and they realize, well, I can't. Not only can I not do anything, but my Delver never flips. Can't even flip my Delver against this damn Merfolk deck. And I keep drawing counterspells somehow, but they're just never on the top of my deck.
That's funny. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Totally nailed. Alright, so here come more playmats. I'm glad I'm getting rid of all these things. So what do we have here? There's going to be more comments in this video than any other video I have.
That's probably true.
It's gonna be a gong show for me trying to decide all this stuff.
You're going to have to do a lot of reading over the holidays.
Yeah. All right. So what is? I can't remember this.
I believe this is Bontu again, but he's like he's got his
Bontu.
I think it's
Bontu.
It's
Bontu.
Yeah,
Bontu returns.
Yeah. Bontu 2. Bontu harder.
Bontu is back.
It's Bond 2.
Yeah, it's Bond.
Not Bond 1.
2.
Bond 2.
Bond 1 was back there, so we're gonna call this Bontu 2. What is Bontu? This is the sequel to Bontu. What is this sequel about? What is Or
a title? What do we want?
We want a movie title. What is the movie title to, like, I don't want to spoil, I don't want to give any suggestions because there's some easy ones out there.
The second Bontu story, film, whatever.
Yeah. So what is the sequel to Bontu? I mean, I'll give you Bontu is back. But there's a lot to work with here. So if you want to be eligible for this playmat, this giveaway, you just leave a comment in the comment section below. What is the movie title to Bontu returning? Well, I'm now helping them too much.
Is it based on the one we like the most, or is it based on like a random, give us something semi decent and you'll be.
Oh no, this is everyone's just eligible.
Okay.
So yeah, there's no
But try to make it good.
There's a lot of people in the comment section. They try.
This is true.
They like to have fun.
Magic players are creative.
What is it about? What is Bontu? What is the name of that title for? Am I running out of playmats?
I think there's one more. I can't remember.
Oh, there's something down here. Oh, we got one. I have tons more.
Oh, really? It's almost like you playing.
What is this?
It's almost like you're playing a ton of GPs.
It's like I played a ton of GPs. Oh, we have another one. This could foreshadow something.
Okay. Well, so could the other one, I think, if I see what this is.
No, I'm going to keep that for another time.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought this was something
That could be
else.
a New Year's special.
Yeah, I thought it was something else anyway.
Alright, so Nikachu has plenty of playmats. By the way, they're going to be express snail mail. in the worst packaging ever, but protected by several grocery bags.
Canada Post, what the hell is this?
Basically.
Oh, man. What are we right now? Are we 3-1?
We're 3-1.
Nice. Okay, sweet.
We're playing against a lot of rubbish. This is the friendly leagues.
Yeah, people. But at the same time, rubbish, like, we've said this before. I don't remember exactly when, but we've said this before on this channel. Like, you need to be able to beat the rubbish decks, like, to make day 2. You know
yeah.
I mean? Like, it doesn't matter how well you're doing. Like, rubbish decks will find their way to you in day 1s of Grand Prix and stuff like that.
Absolutely. You will play against those, and they are actually the most dangerous.
Yes.
A lot of people like to say, well, Merfolk does really well against random decks. Do you know what? I don't really agree with that, because Merfolk depends so much on playing around your opponent's holdings. But what if you don't know what they have?
Yeah.
Now you're playing blind.
Some janky weird combo you've never seen, or like... Yeah.
Like, how can I play around Burst Lightning? It's like, well, I'm out of range of the 3 mana and 2 mana damage spells. Oh, Burst Lightning. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm blown out.
You're playing on Lightning Bolt the entire time, or was it 5 mana? I don't know. You're playing on Cryptic.
I can play around like Lightning Bolt, Lightning Helix,
Anger of the Gods, maybe like
all those things, and all of a sudden I make an attack and at flash speed 4 damage. Yeah. So it's rough playing against those decks. It can be totally rough. We have a hand.
I like it. Win the play or the draw? We are on the draw.
Yeah. We have Ether Vial.
Oh, yeah, no, it's still fine. I just wasn't sure. I wasn't paying attention. Oop.
Opponent didn't do anything.
It's okay.
Some good news. I'm just going to delay taking damage. If I draw an island, I'll most definitely use that to cast my Silver Gill Adepts, my Silver Gill Adepts. If I draw, what's it called?
Nothing.
I guess Botanical Sanctum. I would
you can also use the colorless mana, right? Like you don't have a handful of like
this hand is
like blue lords or whatever.
This is colorless central here.
Yeah. See this guy's
What is this? It's very clever. Oh, it's Blue-Eyed and Taxes?
I guess. Insert clever name here. That's pretty good. That's a pretty clever name. I'll give him that.
Don't like to take the damage, but
no, that's not ideal. But I mean, you can't.
Would you like to pay 2 life? No, I don't, but I will.
It's like people say to me, like, "Have a nice day." I'm like, "You can't tell me what to do. Screw off."
Another Ether Vial. This is we'll put it in the graveyard.
I think so. Yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna be hard to cast with this Thalian play. So I'm not sure what we're up against. I'm guessing a blue-white Death and Taxes deck. Which is totally fair. Yeah. I don't know why, like mono-white Death and Taxes, big deck. Why don't they play... why don't they try more splashes? Well, that's a lemon.
Do you want to use a Spreading Seas on this Ghost Quarter?
It's possible.
Yeah. I don't especially like it, but it's tapped.
Well... what else I can do? I can attack with my Merigery. Because I can attack for 4 right now. Spellsky can't get through it.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so many non-basics in this deck. Like, if it is a Death and Taxes list, then it's like, he plays a Leonin Arbiter or something.
I get it.
It's I don't know.
I think I'm going to forgo it. I already have Island Walk. Whatever. If I lose, I have the Ether Vial.
That's true. The Vial does make a difference.
And I've played my land drop for the turn, so there's no point. You can't cast anything. You have a Thalian play.
Ha!
Got him.
That's a got him.
You got yourself.
you can't got the getter. Wait, what?
Yeah.
What's going on? I'm sure there's like some bad tattoos or something out there that say something like that.
So the only thing I'm afraid of right now is Flicker Wisp. That could be a big deal.
Flickering the...
Vial.
Yeah.
It would slow me down a lot. There's no guarantee that if I play the Ether Vial for 2 the next turn that it will even do anything anyway.
Oh, his own Vial.
You feel the pain! Thalia's doing great work for me.
Mm-hmm.
Thalia works for me now.
We go way back, she and I.
Yeah.
We're old homies.
Where's Thalia from?
Thraben is Innistrad, I believe. Yeah, I can see the symbol. It's.
I don't think there's a lot of Merfolk out there.
I don't know if there's any on Innistrad. There's everything else.
There was a time in Standard I looked up the word Merfolk and there was nothing. There was just literally nothing. I'm not thrilled about this, but actually I'm okay with this. I could use the mana.
Yeah.
We have a lot of things to cast.
Again, it gets worse if there's like a Leon and Arbiter or something, right?
Oh yeah, it becomes atrocious.
Yeah. That's the combo.
Oh, actually, they're doing it at a good time for us. I was always thinking that when people path to exile, if you don't expect counter spells from Merfolk, you should wait to the draw step so that they draw a land.
Yeah, I've done that before.
And then path to exile, we get our land, but it's already the draw step has already happened.
Yeah, I mean, you usually want to do it on upkeep, but yeah, if there's no counter spells, then you might as well do it on the draw step. The pre-main phase is the important thing. Well, I guess, but at the start of their turn is the important thing.
So now I don't feel so bad about going for the Spreading Seas.
Yeah, I don't think it's fixing their mana at all.
I don't think I can. I just can't. What's it called? Use the Mutavaults very well right now.
Oh, I might have not counted in Thalia's effect on the Mutavault the turn before.
Water Trap Weaver.
I might have not counted that.
Let's remember that Water Trap Weaver can be redirected to Spellskite, which is really not that bad right now. We'll play our Botanical Sanctum and pass again.
Yeah.
What were you trying to consider?
I'm sure the viewers are all over me if I did do it. When I was talking about playing Spreading Seas earlier on the Ghost Quarter, I might not have counted in Thalia's taxing effect.
Oh no! Yeah, it was a play.
You might not have had enough mana up. I wasn't sure.
You asked on turn 3.
Okay.
It was a legit line. I have a feeling our opponent has nothing.
Could have Resto.
Stone nothing. That's champion.
What? I mean, okay.
This is a wonderful way to end the league. That's all I can say.
I guess it's a thing.
Why did they tap? Oh, one land came into play tapped.
That's... Yeah, I mean, okay, sure.
Metalcraft is online, people. Metalcraft, oh, these things are useless. Are we going to lose this as champion?
That would be unfortunate. Well, I don't know. What's he going to do? If a cranial plating comes out next, I'm going to be like, okay, what is this pony ridiculousness?
Harbinger of the Tides.
We have Mutavaults for the record, actually. Don't forget, we have Mutavaults to block Etch Champion.
And attack through Etch Champion. Oh no, I can't right now. I need a Lord to survive this Thalia. Thalia is being amazing. So I could Water Trap Weaver. I could Water Trap Weaver, try to tap down the Thalia, and if Spellskite gets tapped, then whatever.
I mean, that's not the worst thing. It still keeps it tapped next turn. They paid 2 life to do it.
No, they won't. They have a blue up.
Oh, yeah.
This deck is literally playing blue mana.
I haven't played against Spellskite in forever. I'm forgetting all of these interactions. My God.
Because the thing is, once it's tapped, then I can Harbinger it.
Yes,
but like,
can't be redirected.
Where am I going with this?
Yeah,
I mean, I make a big attack, and then because Etch Champion will just block. I could.
I think we need to play for an Island Walker here, but I could be wrong.
Let's. Okay, we'll do this first. We'll show them Water Trap Weaver, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we'll draw a card and reevaluate.
Lord of Atlantis. It's not a bad card, but still not
where we want to be.
Because he will eventually attack with Thalia or something. And...
You know what? We might just go wide eventually. We're gonna have like a billion things on the board.
Yeah.
As funny as that is. Spreading Seas. Should I burn? Maybe. Okay, let's just tempo. Let's try to bounce something. I don't even care what I bounce at this point.
I guess target Thalia.
Let's bounce Thalia. Make them use mana. Maybe even make them pay life. Maybe they forgot they have blue mana in their deck. Nope. Oh! Actually, this is going to work out great for us. Yeah. I'll tell you why. Oh no, it's not going to work out great.
Oh,
I still can't attack into the Thalia.
Yeah, but at the same time, he also might... Are you talking about going to like damage or whatever, and then
Oh, that could work.
And then take.
Oh, I didn't even think about that line.
Take away Metalcraft.
I didn't even think about that. So we definitely lose one creature if we attack, but We also might. Well, it will still be a 2-for-1.
He'd block Branchwalker. Well, Branchwalker would end up blocked. He might not put Thalia on it, but
Etch Champion.
So we lose 2 creatures. So we have a Silvergill left. He takes 2.
We have a big board, but there's 1 less Etch Champion. Okay, just in case. Okay, if we ever draw an Island Walker, they're dead. They're just stone dead. So let's put ourselves in a situation where, like, we lose to a cranial plating or something.
That sounds ridiculous.
As dumb as that sounds.
Is this like? I mean,
I like this.
Okay.
I love this really funky line. Love it.
We're already 3-1 in this league. We're playing with house money here.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, come on. Oh my god. I hope this works. Oh!
They're thinking better of it. Did we ever show them the Harbinger? I don't know if we did.
There's 2 revealed cards you can check. Okay. It's got a vial on 1. I don't think that does anything.
All right, what 1-mana creatures? Like
Signal Pest? What are you going to vial in a Signal Pest or something stupid?
You can't. That's 2. Oh no, that is 1 mana.
He used to play Affinity. I remember.
Metalcraft gone.
Wow. Okay. Sweet. There we go.
This is a weird game of Magic.
Next level plays with Nikachu MTG.
We're gonna go wide for the victory. That was your idea. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I didn't want to brag, but it was, but it was mine.
It's a good idea.
I mean,
and I don't mind taking things off the board because it makes things. Because the Spreading Seas wins anyway. So it's not Spreading Seas. An Island Walk Lord will probably win anyway. So at least we give ourselves the option of going wide. Like if they block 2 creatures this turn, we hit them for, I guess, 6 because the Ghost Quarter will also exchange. But it gives us an opportunity to go wide if we want to.
We already have Island Walk. Here's another ridiculous line. I don't think it's a good one. You try to put a Spreading Seas on the untapped Ghost Quarter. He Ghost Quarters his other Ghost Quarter. Like, what does he do? Like, okay, great. You turn 2 of your lands into one of them, and we still have Island Walk. Like, and then we just have a Lord. Sorry, I wasn't.
Oh, I see. You know
what I mean?
To
like, because he can destroy in response, but he's like, it's not like.
I see what you mean, and we draw. It protects our Mutavaults.
Yeah, like if it's a blue black or if it's a white black list, it's frustrating, right? But this is a list playing islands already. It's kind of a strange
so
line.
let's cantrip or.
What it might not, but yeah.
What else can we do? We could play the Lord, and if they have Path to Exile, then we lose Lord of Atlantis.
He also has a vial.
We're gonna eat 1 thing. Block. Take 6. They go to 7. Don't quite have lethal next turn. I'd love to Spreading Seas this now, but they'll just sack it.
But again, that's what I was saying, right? Like, do we care about that? I mean,
no. Oh, you mean no? I can't sack. I can't do it on this one. That's what I'm saying. So those just chew up a Mutavault. But I could, for example, Spreading Seas a random land. I thought this was what you wanted me to do.
Oh yeah, no, I was talking about something else.
On this Ghost Quarter, and then if they use Ghost Quarter on this Ghost Quarter to prevent us from drawing a card, then they can't hit our Mutavaults anymore.
Yeah. That's not bad. That's a pretty good line.
Let's just do this. We'll do the line that I thought Andrew was.
Yeah, well, that's why I said.
Tell me to do.
That's why I said I don't think it's a very good line, but
because if we draw 2 Lords here, we win. Or sorry, if we draw a second Lord, we win. Or an Island Walk Lord. It's not an Island Walk Lord.
It's a pretty bad card right now. But
we will play. I guess I'll start off with Lord of Atlantis.
Yeah. Okay.
And then next turn we'll play a Harbinger of the Tides and we'll have a huge Alpha Strike.
You don't think it was better to just vial that in at the end of his next turn? His or her next turn? Its next turn?
I want to hold up the Harbinger.
Yeah, okay. That's fair, I guess. Okay, no.
Looks like I could have won that turn.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Oh no, I couldn't. It's only 12 damage. Interesting. Could put him to 1.
Can't attack. Oh, I guess he can. Yeah, okay. The fact that he's not means he might have interaction now.
Well, Flicker Wisp can't take away all the spreading seizes. Or I guess it could.
It can take away a Lord, though. Till end step, can't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are bad draws. So,
could I have won last turn? Oh no, I couldn't because the Ghost Quarter would still eat up the Mutavault.
Yeah.
So if there's Flicker Wisp involved,
Magic's hard.
If Flicker Wisp is involved, it's not that bad because Flicker Wisp has to trade with anything on the board. So I will go for. I'll play the Island so I have Spell Pierce live. If I somehow need it. We're going to go for a big, wide attack. Attack with everything. Except Lord of Atlantis. It's fine.
Oh yeah, because that'd be bad. First strike damage. And then
that is bad.
Okay, Flicker Wisp.
Here's the thing: even if they Flicker Wisp away the Lord of Atlantis or Reflector Mage,
that's okay.
Which is it doesn't do anything.
Doesn't everything cost 2 except water? I don't think you know how this works. Or maybe he's hoping that we just screw up, which is a line.
Yeah, you do what you have to do.
Yeah.
It's back. Oh, Restoration Angel, Reflector Mage. That's a line.
That'd be pretty good.
Nope. All right, Nikachu wins.
Sweet. Yeah, that's a line. Just I hope you click through the block step by accident. Don't Violet back in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how useful is Gotcha?
Thalia.
Oh, how useful is Ceremonious Rejection?
Seems pretty good.
Wow, I've never bringing counter spells against some sort of Death and Taxes deck.
Yeah. I don't know if
this is like blue-white and some artifacts deck.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the idea.
Okay, Gutshot hits.
Thalia's the big one.
Thalia,
if he has Flicker Wisp, it hits Flicker Wisp.
They have to have Flicker. Well, I actually don't know what they have to have.
Well, that's the thing, right?
So many cards are gutted for Spellskite. And do you know what? I'm not gonna bring it in because of Spellskite.
Wait, but okay, there's that. But there is the fact that he's playing Edge Champion makes me think that Blade Splicer's in there. That's a good shot target.
It probably, but I think because of Spellskite, we're gonna not. Spellskite can render this completely dead. Spell Pierce not very good. Ceremonious Rejection looking a little bit better than that. I guess these are my only changes. Spring Seize feels terrible. Let me take out 1 for Ceremonious Rejection. Spring Seize is essentially in here. Actually, Spring Seize is really bad. It's in there only to hit a Ghost Quarter. Unless they're playing with manlands that we didn't see.
I mean, hypothetically, they could be playing with what, like Celestial Colonnade? I mean,
I guess we'll have 1 gut shot, and I'm fine with having 1 dead card in my hand.
Yeah, the rest of these cards don't seem good. We definitely don't want Relics. We definitely don't want Unified Wills.
What else? Nah, this might be it. Tropical Merfolk.
Edge Champion, yeah, I didn't expect that.
That was definitely the last thing I was thinking about.
Yeah.
They mulliganed. Or they didn't mulligan? Or they were thinking about mulliganing?
1, 2... No,
they have it. They have a full 7.
Yeah.
This is late.
Yeah, well, we couldn't have played it anyway. Needed a Gemstone Caverns to be able to to do that, which seems a bit loose with blue-green and 3 Cavern of Souls.
Yeah, but one of us seems to play it.
I don't... well, yeah, okay. Yeah, but I'm also not playing Cavern of Souls in my green-blue list if I use that at the moment. Oh, that's spicy.
That's a card.
That, yeah.
It's all coming out awkwardly.
Wow.
Ceremonious Rejection needs to be Steel Sabotage.
If anyone wants a good example of play versus draw being a big deal, there's 2 turns.
Here's a model example.
Yeah.
I don't even want to tap out anymore.
Yeah, he'll just play Edge Champion next turn.
Yeah.
He'll have Metalcraft.
Is that a thing? Man. Yeah, I guess that's a thing.
Well, what else would you play? Oh, Lord?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to play a Lord.
Oh, really? I thought we were going to hold up Ceremonious Rejection, just vial things in. Okie dokie.
Lord. Next turn, Weaver, and then make use of Aether Vial. This is fine with me.
We also have a Mutavault, which is good against...
As champion, yeah.
As champion. It's bad when he's got Ghost Quarters, but, I mean, whatever.
And actually, Harbingering a Smuggler's Copter is great.
Yeah, they get the loot effect, but, I mean, whatever. Oh, that's less than good.
What does this mean?
He's gonna name
it. We have more Ceremonious Rejection targets.
Yes. Oh no, we couldn't have countered that though.
The guy said it's time to vial. Is it okay? We're out of vial. Everyone's out of vials. So I bet this is gonna be followed up by maybe Reflector Mage. We could get our head kicked in here.
Yeah. What
Aether
the
Hub.
heck is going on?
You know, maybe it's a good land. I don't know.
Maybe the fixing is good. Bad. Does he want the colorless? Is he playing Eldrazi? It's not impossible. I don't know what's going on. See, this is those lists that you find in day one of Grand Prix. That's a bad draw.
What's terrible is here. What's terrible here is that we've got to sort of tap out to make the Ceremonious Rejection something. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm going to Water Trap Weaver the Revoker. Oh. And is there any creature in the graveyard yet? Exile target creature from a graveyard, give spirit? No.
Well, I'm trying to think. Yeah, because you could Harbinger the Revoker.
But then I can't Ceremonious Rejection it. That's the problem. This is my mana.
Oh yeah, right.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So I'm going to... I shouldn't have played it, whatever. I'll attack with the Master of the Pearl Trident. We'll play Water Trap Weaver, so it'll force our opponent to tap out with something.
Spell Queller?
Damn.
Interesting.
That's not good for us.
No, that's quite bad.
That is terrible. They don't even have islands, but still we could have played a Lord. Well, this is catastrophic now.
I like that it's a good example of what we talked about in between the games, how you playing around Burst Lightning or something, what's going on?
Yes, this is a very good example of, not being able to play around anything. You get blown out by cards you can't play around.
You said you weren't going to flip that anymore. I don't care, but you did say that.
We're going to put it really far away.
Okay.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's how you train yourself. Okay, so Smuggler's Copter is still beating our face in.
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah. Does that work that works for their vials as well, right? The Revoker? Yeah.
They shut their own vial off, but they knew that they were ahead, so...
Yeah.
All the more power to them.
Okay, so you could Harbinger the Revoker, and then
again, I don't even want to attack.
And then vial something in before it comes down. Oh, but yeah. Oh man.
I think I'm just going to play creatures.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? We couldn't play Lord of Atlantis pre-combat last game because they would have just played the Spell Queller anyway.
Right. Getting hit for 5 a turn here.
Yeah, we're pretty far behind on the clock. And they keep drawing good things.
Yeah.
They're discounting what? Vial, Aether Hub.
Yeah.
Show me Etch Champion. Give me a target for this stupid thing. You turned your Vial off. Vial offline. Frustrating. Land. There we go. That's a land. I'll take it. Well, I shouldn't have played it. Whatever. Merfolk. Attack.
Yeah.
Play Spell Queller. Well, I'm pretty far behind anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was saying earlier, but we talked about something else. I think it was Reed Duke. You said one time something like, you know, when you're behind.
Oh, after I bounce this thing will be active.
Yeah, that's
the
what I was
vial's on
saying.
3. This is great.
Yeah.
Then I should have done this a long time ago.
Yeah, probably. I was like, okay.
Oh no! This was a line a long time ago.
I thought you were trying. I thought you were trying to bounce it and then still have the ceremonious rejection.
I'm trying to do that, but like it doesn't matter. The vial would have been online. We could have gotten right back into this game.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh. Well, whatever. What's done is done. They can't even... their vial is useless. Or more useless than our vial. And we can attack for the win next turn. 2 lords? Oh, it's close. Maybe not. Ah!
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah,
what?
Absolutely.
To hell with that thing.
What's the equip, too? Yeah, that seems like something you want to...
I don't even know what it does, really.
No, it doesn't matter.
Equip creature, gain 3 life. You may return 1 target creature card from your graveyard to the hand. We have nothing in the graveyard.
Doesn't matter. It gives it +2/+2 and like gain 3 life. That's real bad.
It's a bad spot.
Because that would actually be, what, 4? We would go down to 1. Which isn't lethal, but still. Makes those gut shots bad draws.
So I guess we're praying for our opponent to play the Revoker, tap out for it, and then we just win.
That would be good.
Assuming they name... Oh, they don't. Assuming they name... What's it called?
Well, they know you've got a Lord of Atlantis in hand. They know you have 1. Because you revealed it with Silvergill.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this is where they path that upkeep. Yep. See, look at these, calling these plays.
They tap their Ghost Quarter, which is really good.
Yes, that's also true, because it makes them mutavaults.
Oh, actually, it doesn't matter.
Because
we're only attacking for 12.
Oh, really? Oh, that's crap.
But again, they're doing it our upkeep, not the draw step.
Oh, we just draw a second Lord. And
that's the plan.
And then win City.
They have 1 card left, basically, in hand.
Oh, because we know it's a Revoker, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really tanking on our...
That's enough!
Oh, I was going to say, wait, are we going to get a second gut shot win? Oh my god.
That's enough for me. Actually, hold on. Just in case they have something stupid like... What's it called?
They could have Flicker Wisp.
No, I mean... they have like that one white mana removal spell. Oh, sorry, counter spell?
Mana Tithe?
Mana Tithe, yeah. We're playing around Mana Tithe, people.
That is a Saffron Olive card.
Oh no, I could have cast off Cavernous Souls.
Right.
I guess it didn't
matter. I thought that's what you did. I wasn't paying attention.
They actually have no islands. So if they flash in a creature... Damn.
They have a second one. Damn it.
Can I interact at all with this gut shot? At 5 life.
And they're going to attack for 5 next turn. Wow. Wow, the second path to exile.
No, me not playing Harbinger a long time ago. Oh man, we need to play the Harbinger. I bet we would have just won easily.
Probably,
just
yeah.
Bounced it.
I thought
bounced
you knew
this
the line.
thing.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I didn't see that.
I thought you were just strictly trying to hold up.
Just getting like one more thing in play that would help so much, and our hand was just loaded.
You could leave mana up at this point, I guess. I don't know what else you're gonna do. I mean, like, he probably replays the Revoker here and uses it to crew.
Absolutely. Will.
Yeah, like, that's just... Yeah.
Hold on. Let's say they don't immediately crew.
They can still crew at instant speed.
Oh, but they... Actually, I would take 2 damage, and then...
Yeah.
Yeah, they can crew at instant speed, whatever. I take 2 damage, I go to 3. They can crew with Spell Queller. There's no good way of getting through this. Seems like the weird one to name.
Oh,
so
man,
we don't resign now because they can still draw and discard something, and then... Or they could opt not to, I guess.
They should, probably, but, yeah.
Flooded Strand. Okay, then we lose. Okay, going on to game 3.
Okay, so maybe the gut shots come in now for something like that stupid Revoker.
Yes, I like it.
Because even if it doesn't...
Maybe we take out Ceremonious Reject. Well...
Seriously? No, absolutely. We're on
We'll take out Spreading Seas.
We're on the play this time. It's way better.
Alright, okay, well, it works out. We get rid of all the...
Remember how awkward those first few turns were?
I'm willing to try to live through this... What's it called? What's that land? I don't need to Spreading Seas that thing.
Do you want to bring in negates?
No.
For sort of light and shadow?
Really bad. It does not hit the creatures. With Thalia's out, it's a 3-mana counter spell. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, Thalia's a big deal.
If there's a Leon Arbiter out, I don't know, but maybe they have a Leon Arbiter. We can be really taxed on mana.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
And also, if again that stupid Revoker shuts our Vial down, then
most of what we saw in that game was just like non-creature spells, right? It was Smuggler's Copter, Path to Exile, things like that.
I wouldn't say most. It
maybe
was a decent chunk.
Enough. Anyway, okay.
I would love to play first. I'd love to keep the sand.
I like it. Probably don't want to draw any more mana sources, but aside from that, don't even need to fetch for a breeding pool because the only green spells are.
I think I'll fetch
Merfolk. No, but you don't have to fight for the breeding pool. Is what I'm saying.
The hell is
Although, Path to Exile deck, you don't want to take too many basics out because they'll probably give you 1 or 2 over the course of the game.
We'll keep some basics.
Oh, yeah. What are you going to walk us to, buddy? What's at the end of that branch? That's annoying they know about that.
Yeah. We'll put it in the graveyard. It's not even relevant right now.
Yeah. That's the one frustrating thing about Branch Walker. When you put it on top and it's something you want to keep, they now know about it, right? Like if it's an interactive spell like that, it's like, ugh. That's rough.
Maybe they'll take this as a sign as we have many of them.
That is very possible.
The turn 2 Ether Vial, of course. Of course. Gotcha. I'll take that. I won't be thrilled if they Path to Exile this thing, but like I can't prevent it from happening. There's a decent chunk. There's a decent chance I'm just going to play as Harbinger for no value next at the end of their turn.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, come on! Let the damn thing live. Leave my Master of the Pearl Trident alone.
You might want to play that Flooded Strand too, out of your hand.
Oh, I will. I'm just not...
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Yeah.
Pre-combat.
Yeah.
So now I may not play this Harbinger of the Tides.
Yeah, it seems a bit weaker when you've got a Water Trap Weaver in hand, where you can just tap something down on their turn, and then hold up Harbinger for the turn after or something.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be Reflector Mage. That card is pretty poor.
Oh, come on.
What is this?
Oh, it's going to find a sword.
Okay.
Artifact, mana cost, exactly 3.
Oh, do you know what? I think I remember hearing about this deck. Sword of Fire and Ice. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, seems good.
It's not bad. And I'll have protection from all my stuff.
Yeah. Oh, blue and red, eh? All those gut shots. You want to get a breeding pool this time, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, man. I mean, you could, like... No, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't equip it to a tapped creature, so the Harbinger is pretty rough.
Do it. I'm going to play the Harbinger.
Yeah, I think that's smart. You could also tick the Vial up to 3, Water Trap Weaver something in response to the equip.
I definitely don't want to do this because if my opponent starts going on this, what's it called, Reclamation Sage plan.
That's a green card.
I mean, I could do this. I could do that in the future. So not Reclamation Sage, Reflector Mage. I'm going to keep this thing on 2 for as long as I can.
Okay.
There's another reason to do that. Do I attack these guys now? Maybe I just play out my hand. Tap everything down. Sure.
I think you offer a trade here. Actually,
well, I'm definitely not offering a trade.
Well, I think, sorry. I mean, I think you offer a block here.
There is some chance that our opponent will play Thraben Inspector. That's a 1-drop that's played in Death and Taxes.
Yeah.
So it won't exactly be a trade. It'll be
just no, be for one for one. Yeah, but your creatures are going to be big. That's the point, right? So if they block and they think they're going to trade with either one of these...
No, it won't. So they play Thraben Inspector. It's a 1/2 creature, right. And they double block Harbinger.
Are you talking about... Oh, I see. Okay.
That will...
Yeah, but then you can gut shot in response.
No, I have to do it after damage.
Yeah, you'll still lose a creature, but they'll lose 2 creatures to your 1.
I'm going to lose 2 cards.
Yeah, but this gut shot's not doing anything, and this Fire and Ice is going to come down.
It'll take... Okay, when the Sword of Fire and Ice comes down... Then I'll tick up the vial to... Or no, I guess I can't tick up the vial to 3. All right. But we have some time.
All right. I guess maybe I'm worried about this sword more than I should be.
Oh, you should be worried about the sword, but I'm going to try to beat the sword by beating my opponent. Oops, this is too early. Whatever. It worked out. And we only need to get our opponent down to 8. 8 is good enough.
He could have islands in his hand too, actually.
It's possible. Oh, Tectonic Edge online.
Yeah. Can't equip it yet. Might just be dead. Fingers crossed on that one. Do we keep Spell Pierces in? We did not.
No, because it's sort of situational against this deck. Lord? I fetched 2 lands out already, and they Path to Exile me. And I played a Branchwalker, which found a Ceremonious Rejection. Which would have been better than I thought, given this stupid thing. That's the thing! It's hard to make the correct decision against a deck that, it's hard to make those correct decisions.
3, 2, 4.
So this thing's dead no matter what. So let's say they flash something and block this guy. Or they block the biggest thing.
Yeah, but they could flash in like a Thalia. That's okay.
This will be for 7? Well, I wouldn't say that's okay. I don't like the
Sure, you got gut shot.
Oh yeah, okay. That's fine. Yeah, you're right. So we're only concerned about Path to Exile.
That's the only one. Or Vapor Snag, hypothetically. A 1 mana removal spell. Actually, no, Vapor Snag isn't even good enough because you can just vial it back in.
Right. Okay, we'll attack with everything.
Seems like the play. It'll be a Christmas miracle.
We should have had some miracle cards in our deck.
Oh,
Christmas miracle!
Come on!
Again?
What is this?
This is called They Have Everything.
Oh, man. Santa answered this guy's entire list. Oh, man.
Down to 2.
Okay. Well, what does Fire and Ice do again? It shocks and draws?
Yeah, shocks and draws.
That's okay. Okay, so
that is not okay. That's terrible.
No, but we only need to deal 1 more damage.
They didn't put anything in play, so maybe they've got... What's it called? Well, I guess they have just 3 drops in hand. Spell Quellers and stuff like that. Which is not good, because then they can Spell Queller our Gut Shot. But they don't gain life. This thing's very close to being offline.
Oh, come on. Pay 1 life. Pay 1 life. Still has... Oh, yeah, okay, so still has... what's it called? Mana up. Spell Queller mana.
It could be Reflector Mage. But it feels like they've got everything this game, people. They have everything. And there goes our board.
Oh, they have to have something here. Because we've got lethal. We've got lethal with two different ways here. Oh, pay 1 life.
So, we wait. I think we wait till our next turn.
Oh, okay.
To try to draw something.
Okay.
For example...
Well, because they have to...
they have to actually flash in the Spell Queller. Yeah, they have to play the spell queller,
or the
and
whisper,
then we gut shot him.
Yes,
a Christmas miracle.
Christmas miracle.
Santa was great to us. That's the line.
Yeah, he decided we were just good enough boys that he would reward us.
Maybe 2 gut shots.
We could even. We should probably just attack, right? Just attack, just make them have it first.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I guess we don't have to show him anything. It's a lock, and if we need another card somehow, we can file it in at instant speed.
I guess technically that's less correct. We could file in a Silver Gill.
Dude, I don't even need to know what you have to help with it.
Yeah.
So, Disrupting Shoal. Let's hope they've never heard of Jason Simard.
Or, Shining Shoal.
So Shining Shoal. Which in that case, we need them to actually play the creature onto the battlefield first.
Yeah, it can be a white card.
Yeah, it is a white card.
He's in the tank right now, so I think he's... The keyboard has been thrown across the room.
And it's over. We go... Yeah. The keyboard is broken. They can't even log out of Magic the Gathering Online anymore.
Wow, awesome.
Oh, we got there.
That was great.
A very funny victory. Gutshot. Any Gutshot naysayers, look what Gutshot did for us in all those games. Gutshot was great.
Yep.
Gutshot, one of my favorite cards in the sideboard. I feel like, as the Merfolk master of the community, that I'm the only one playing this card. I'm not seeing it in anyone else's lists. Not enough people believe in this thing. Maybe not enough people. I made a video about Gutshot. Look up the video on Gutshot. It's good. It's a good one. Yeah. So, we got one more.
Oh yeah, one more
playmat. Has nothing to do with this game. We got...
That's okay.
Standard All-Star... What is it? Whisperwood Elemental?
I think that is the name.
Yes. Whisperwood Elemental. Probably an ally of Tropical Merfolk. Knows many things about the woods. We crawl on his branches, and probably Kumena has a home in a tree or something.
It makes elementals, doesn't it? When it manifests? What's a manifest creature? Is a manifest creature an elemental, or does it have no type?
No, I think it has nothing.
I think it has no type, yeah.
It manifests. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
So,
yeah, what do you want about this? Here, let me see it again, quickly. Maybe it's like a really angry Christmas tree. Maybe that's what he is. He's coming back to avenge his brethren.
What do you think Whisperwood Elemental thinks about Christmas and Christmas trees, specifically the Christmas trees? But I am positive that Whisperwood Elemental has a political is politically against Christmas. Everyone's chopping down the trees, making
Does he have
murdering this family. Not very good. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, we live in Canada, so maybe he's got an opinion on the softwood lumber debate and NAFTA. Who knows, right?
So what do you think Whisperwood Elemental thinks about Christmas trees getting cut down on Christmas? Let me know in the comment section below. We'll have all these playmats will be signed. Well, I don't know. I'll ask the Force of Will guy if they really want that one signed. That one's actually worth money.
Well, you should probably whatever. Like, contact the winners and be like, "Do you want it signed? Do you want
it?" Yeah, I guess so. That's just courteous.
Yeah,
it's courteous and good. So what else do we have to say about this? I don't think Tropical Merfolk, great, still good, still playable, still did a lot of things. What did we lose to?
Delver.
I guess we got tempoed up by one Delver deck.
Or did we beat Delver?
No, we played against 2 Delver decks. Delver making a comeback. What the hell? Mostly blue-red or whatever.
Yeah. We'll pull up the list again. What did we think? So Gutshot, we obviously liked. Got 2 wins off.
I love this thing. Back. Saw nothing out of Unified Well.
Or Negate.
It's just bad. Oh no, we brought it in against some Delver decks.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right.
So it saw some play there. I think we also brought it in. I think we brought it in against Mardu.
Yeah.
So
we did.
Relic did things. No, we lost to Jeskai.
That's right.
We got tempoed up by Jeskai.
That's right.
Yeah. Jeskai tough. I think we have the resources. I can't remember how we lost those. Oh yeah, we lost because of Supreme Verdict.
Oh, that's right. We played into that. That's right. Yeah.
Well, I didn't mind the exchange.
It was a calculated risk. Yeah.
But that's a good list. It wasn't a big blow because it was a 5 for 3.
Yep, I remember.
Not that big of a deal. Although I probably could have made it a 4 for 3.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a solid list. It's pretty stock.
Love it.
I mean, the only flex slots really are maybe the water trap winners that worked out well, and
I can't even say that's a flex spot. That's part of this deck.
Is it? Oh yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Well, I mean, technically, this is probably the flex spot. This Spell Pierce.
Yeah, in the green-blue lists, it's a lot harder to have flex spots because you've got these other creatures, right? Like, in the mono-blue list, you've probably got, maybe 4 or 5 flex spots, but there's less.
If we were being very objective, I guess 2 of these Spell Pierces, 1 Maraudry, and then the 3 Water Trap Weavers, those are all technically the most flexible.
The most flexible, yeah.
And maybe 1 Harbinger of the Tides. I have played many a list. Honestly, like, if Tidebinder Mage was really well positioned, I would scrap all these Harbingers. Tidebinder Mage is way better than Harbinger of the Tides. Yeah. Just so happens that Tidebinder Mage isn't really very good right now. Would have done nothing against Jeskai. Would have been really poor against that Mardu deck. Would have been... Because, like, it can't bounce Lingering Souls. Tapping Young Pyromancer just feels like death.
Yeah.
Because it's still on the board.
Wouldn't have done anything against the Taxes deck there.
Would do nothing against Merfolk.
Wouldn't have done anything against
So Harbinger is just very well positioned.
Yeah, Harbinger.
So what happened to green? Is green just not positioned? What happened to green?
I think all the green lists are just playing ramp nowadays. No one's playing Wild Nikattles. No one's playing... no one's playing Tarmogoyfs, really, or if they are, they just kill everything.
It's possible that Tron is pushing those things out.
I feel like when we played Tidebinder Mage, this was a couple years ago, and you were normally tapping down Tarmogoyfs. I feel like that was the #1 target.
Yeah, that's true. But, so there's less Tarmogoyfs in the metagame.
You're probably losing
replaced by Tasigur and Gurmag Angler.
Yeah, you're probably losing to Primeval Titan regardless after it comes down, even if you take away an attack. Not necessarily, but probably.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like that was the big thing. Tidebinder Mage was a really good $1 answer to someone's $200 Tarmogoyf.
That was really good.
Yeah, there were times when people would walk by the LGS and they'd just be like, "Wow, there's a lot more dollars on one side of the board and talking about my games. I'm just winning."
So we hope you guys had fun. Good luck to everybody who's part of the giveaways. I'll let you guys know probably by the end of this week. Probably like Friday who are the winners. And we're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. And we're also going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu and Andrew Day 2 Dryden playing Tropical Merfolk in Modern.